Boom. All right, this better be on. It better be on. No, I gotta move a thing. I gotta move a thing.
Greetings, PG and Jean. We are here and ready for more wisdom and madness. Jim Pills spin.
What's up? How's it going? Thank you, Phoenix. I appreciate. Hope you're doing well on this last week of 2025, which is going to be buried down the end of this subway tunnel. With nobody's going to find it, not even gangster teamsters from the 60s. No, I guess that was the thing. I saw a movie. I don't know. What's up? How's it going? Christmas is over. I don't want to. We already chucked out all decorations. Get out of here. Okay. What's up? How's it going? Haint, how's it going? Bacon Chainsaw, hello. It's a dumpster fire. Well, hey, we might get the sequel in 2026. 2026, The Dumpster Fire, Part 2. Come on, we got to be optimistic about it. Oh, God. Card battle. Hold on, I got to call it. I know Shadav's not feeling well, so I'm assuming you're not going to be here today. Good vibe, Shadav. Hold on, I got to call it. I'll call card battle. All right. Go. Okay, that was called. Was there something else? Hey, we got a sub. Thank you. Dividend42 got a thank you for the sub. Thank you, Tree Moons. All right. What do we got? Steel Dragon. I didn't see who did it. Steel Dragon. You got a roll equal to or greater than? Not that. This. 13. Card battle. Waiting on the roll, bro. Where is it? Where is it? Meat Scarf, if you're not happy here, go. Like flat out, dude. Steel Dragon, you gotta roll! You gotta roll! Exclamation! Roll! Alright, somebody remember 13. Ah, God. Meat Scarf doesn't like AI. They called it slop. You know, some people just have fun with stuff. I don't know. Do you not have fun? You gotta have fun! Malenko, not you. Steel Dragon, exclamation reroll now, because somebody used roll. Used to be a great artist. I look like it's a burn out, get Adult Swim. You have no idea how much work we do. Seriously, just like go. I literally have no patience, especially after 25 years. I literally come out with a cartoon every other week. Literally every other week. Everything else is surplus fund. Have surplus fund. God. I know, it's like people don't like ice cream. I don't understand it. What's that? No, one exclamation. I like ice cream. We got stories about ice cream. It's awesome. Yeah, that's what I said. Have fun with it. Yeah, how could you not have fun with it? It was tremendous. Okay. All right, no, like literally, I generally don't have patience. If you're gonna keep poking, then just like, dude, there's plenty of other streamers to bother. I'm having fun here, and if you don't like fun, then I don't know. I don't know. I literally don't know what to tell you. Hey, where is it? Did they roll? All right, 15. They won. You get to pick any number off the bingo. Any number you want. If you can't think of one, we can always do random. We can always do random. Whatever you want. Except for random singing, which I just did. All I gotta do is find that. Where is it? Oh, I can never find that on this thing. It's always messed up. Boop. There we go. Random singing. All right, what number? Number 8. Technical issues. All right. We had them this morning, but not during stream. Boom. Nice. Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't even join game. Oh, all right, I did. And it doesn't help me. Who doesn't like chocolate? People allergic to it. Are the announcements off? No, they should be. Unless Twitch is having a problem. Is it? I don't know. But I got to call the hydrate and posture check because the other things are showing up. There you go. There's one.
Hey Pumpkin and my beauty Pauline, are you two in the subway? Are you both waiting for a train or are you in the subway tunnels? Also, do you got some candy for me or can I have some of Pauline's candy?
What? No. No candy. No candy. Dude, I gotta start hoarding my candy. I'm just calling the things here. Hold on.
Hello, Pumpkin Guy, John,
Thank you.
and chat. Happy Sunday. How are you today?
Doing all right. I don't know. There's not much. We're just recovering from the holidays, as is everybody, because it's been, ever so tedious. Ever so tedious. But we got through it. Icarus high. What, dude? I had to wake up early. I had to deal with people. We did get some nice gifts, though. We got some nice gifts. We got to discuss the giftness. Are you down with the giftness? I know I am. What's up? Good morning. What's up? How's it going? Shadowing. Let me say hi to people. Malenko, hi. Go.
Please, God. 3 days left. Don't take anyone else. Also, an auto wheel.
Auto wheel? What's an auto wheel? I don't know what auto wheel is. You got to tell me. Shadow Angel, hi. What's up? Streambound O'Brien, hi. Malenko, hi. What's up? Arcade Dragon, how's it going? Steel Dragon, Icarus, hi. Chillin', what's up? Let me say hi, people. Meat Scarf, hi. They don't like AI, but I still want to say hi to them.
To the
Go.
settings and change it, and then you got to reboot it, and then change the DNS file, and then you got to reboot everything again. And then you got to download this mod and put this patch in, and then if you put this patch in, what you got to do here is you got to change the INF file. If you change that, no, dude, the other way.
The other way. Do it. Thank you. Steel Dragon, Briano, Killer 80J, Zombie Fox, what's up, Steel Dragon, Meat Scarf again. I'm just rereading names now. Blanco, hi. Sound alerts. Oh, they have sound alerts. I'm not going to say hi to sound alerts. It's a robot. I should feel like we should be nice to the robots as they're eventually going to take over. Hypothetically, do you think like we get to the point where AI becomes self-aware? Do you think they're going to remember the people that were nice to them or no? No, they you know, like ChatGPT keeps logs. I wonder if they'll do that. Be like, well, you know, this person was reasonable. I guess we won't destroy them. You know? I don't know. Kind of weird. Random what? Wheel spin hasn't happened yet. No, technically
it may
no.
not be Christmas anymore, but I would like to get some free gifts / stuff from your Pumpkin if you have anything for me.
What? My undying
Auto
commitment
wheel.
to working.
You did the wheel by whoops.
Oh, yeah, but that doesn't count. It didn't actually spin.
Greeting, salutations and good vibes to all. Had a game night last night that was fun, had a couple of co-workers join in, one brought pudding shots that I'm recovering from. Damn, those were good.
Uh-oh. Nah, dude, anytime you mix alcohol and desserts, not only do you overeat, it's also like over drinking. No, man, you can't make alcohol super sweet like candy because then people are just like, oh, this is so good. They don't notice the alcohol because they feel like they're eating desserts. And then part of the brain's like, well, I can have another one because they're like, hey, it's a dessert, you know? Oh, that's scary. But we got 50 viewers. Let's see. Where we got? I know. Should I call wheel spin because we went to the number even though it didn't spin? I feel like that's kind of like cheating. Where's the viewer thing on here? Oh, so confused. There it is. Lunar Eclipse, thank you for the bits upon bits upon bits upon bits. Thank you. What's up? I don't know, did everybody have a good holiday? No, because we streamed on Christmas, but we were on Dawn stream, so we were just, you know, doing that, and they gave a bunch of game giveaways, stuff like that. Bloody Angel, what's up? How's it going? All right. Did you say you lost your voice earlier? I saw something about voice. I don't know if you lost it or you're yelling at somebody. I just heard voice, and I was like, oh, what? It's gone. I got sick. You got sick. A lot of people got sick. Dude, streamers got sick. People were just coughing up everything. Dude, 'tis the season for disease, all right? It's everywhere. It's gross. Yeah. Charging money or charging with what? Crimes. 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 Yeah, I lost it. Oh, God. That's going to be difficult when you can't yell at anybody at work. No, we lost our voice once a long time ago. Dude, actually, technically twice. One when we were working retail, which was super frustrating because people kept asking me questions, of course. And then one time when we had to stream and we're using robot voice. Thank God for AI, right? Oh, man. Pretty sure my bots will intervene on my behalf. Once I created, at least. There you go. Schnapps redid the wild berry. It tastes like melted lifesavers. No hint of alcohol. Oh, God, that's scary. You imagine? It's like drinking Jolly Ranchers. It's like, oh, this is so good. It's like, why can't I see? I was smart and got sick before Christmas. There you go. If you're going to get sick, plan it out. You know? Right. Yeah, that's why you take a week off before Christmas vacation. And then you're like, oh, no, it's Christmas vacation now. Are you saying people getting down with the sickness? People are getting down with the sickness. Dude, streamers, everybody.
Tell me if this makes sense. Coworker screamed at me multiple times not to touch her, while I was timing in for work. Then she was the first to jump on me about how to fold clothes, and got offended when I told her to get
away from me. Well, yeah, go, hold on.
Love you, Jim.
Hey, Skullface McGee, thank you. 16 moons, I appreciate. Hey, thank you. How do you do that? Well, are you touching people? Don't touch people. That's the worst. I don't know. But then, yeah, that's kind of funny. I don't know. I have a good distance of not touching people. Bits, thank you. Appreciate Pretty Hate Monger. Thank you. What? Disturbs makes me sick. I never liked Disturb until I heard the cover of Sound of Silence. That guy can actually sing when he's not going, you know, that kind of thing. And I'm like, what the hell, man? I feel like, you know, they were like doing all this music. And I'm like, dude, I didn't even know you had a voice. Yeah, weird, right? Been having stabbing pain in my ear. Cold weather, sinuses, hype train. Hype train's happening.
It's a freaking hype train. Let's go. It's a freaking hype train. Let's go.
Hype train.
It's a freaking hype train.
We know. It's a hype train.
Hype train bits for Pumpkin Guy.
Thank you. See, where would we be without these fun, catchy little songs without AI? Let's see. We kind of, wow! Farrelling gifted a bunch of sub. Meat Scarf got a sub. Hey, Meat Scarf, you got a sub. See? Nice. Shadow Shinobi got a sub. Kabultra got one. Your best comrade got one. And Software Samurai all got subs thanks to Farrelling. I think that requires some candy. Candy. That's a candy rain. We're going to call it. Candy rain. Where's my candy rain? Now I got to call it. But I can't find it on my own bingo. Because I'm not paying attention. Again, let me see what I got. Oh, God, who did what? Who did that? Icarus, gifted a bunch of subs. What do we got? Ina Snoozer got one. Kid got one. Roll Eyes Backwards got one. Craig the Skunk got one. And Tech Sentient got one. All thanks to Icarus. Thank you. Supporting the stream. Doing a thing. Nice. Thank you. Dude, level 5 already? Bro. Oh, God.
Here is a bunch of bits for New Year's.
Am I getting clipped by my own audio?
PG.
How's that even possible?
You're getting clipped by your audio into the mic.
How? Am I talking too loud? Thank you. Icarus gifted a bunch more subs. Now I got to monitor the audio.
Like I told Donnie yesterday, it's still the Christmas season. That's why we're more generous than usual here.
Hey. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Icarus gifted a bunch of subs to Red Sim, Brandon, Mira, Bo, Ricky got one. GJWC Gamer got one. Aragal's got one. Jinx got one. Julian got one. And Stillwater. Now I got to check settings. Boop. Easy mode.
Last little push.
There you go. Thank you. I appreciate. Dude, what level are we on? Bro. All right, Mike might get a little squiffy here. That's weird. I didn't change crap. Got to do this all over again. Weird. Maybe Dawn was having that issue too, where it was just like, oh, I guess we're gonna start clipping now. This is weird. Every time I turn on computer, freaking sound settings get changed. What does Windows do, man? I hate it. I guess we can't call technical issue, but there we go. To do easy mode. Easy mode. What's up? All right, hold on. Craig Skunk, what? Cooking
gloves for Pumpkin Guy before I return to painting. Happy Sunday.
Ooh,
PG.
painting. Nice. Ah, painting a picture. Beautiful. Nice. Dude, they're like multi-talented. They're painting. They're playing instruments and stuff. This is great. Nice. Enjoy the painting. Get immersed.
Another push.
Another push. Thank you. Pretty Hate Monger gave subs to Gakoku, Spencer. It's me. No Fragment. And Dan Hawk. Thank you, Pretty Hate Monger. Craig X Skunk says cooking leftover mixed batch of French fries. French fries! Oh, dude. I haven't had Christmas French fries. Wonder what they taste like. We have been eating ice cream every day since Christmas. No, man. I got stories. Let's see. Hurry up and gain $5 so I can get bingo. I don't know. Somebody's got to follow, dude. I can't make it up. Really, nobody's won yet. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, it's like right at the wire. I hope Shadav's doing well. Apparently they got sick. So did David. They got sickness. So hopefully they'll get better. Bingo, that is all. As you were. Oh, Dawn shows up and messes up everybody's bingo card. All right, let's see what happens. All right, let's say Dawn appears. Oh, that didn't help me. It didn't help me. Come on, we got to live with them every day. It's got to help out my bingo. Number 40, 75 years. All right, let's see.
Hi, Dawn.
People said hi. All right, calling it 75. That means somebody's got to win. There you go. Farrelland won. Oh, I was so close to winning, but I didn't win. All right, Farrelland won, so they get a spin on the wheel, which I'm going to call what's going to happen, but we still got a hype train going, so gotta wait. We shan't interrupt the hype train with a spin. Hype. Oh, I'm so tired. Go.
My paintings are not good, PG. I shared one on Dawn's Discord, though, a few months ago.
Yeah, but still, you're painting. You're doing something creative. That's awesome. More people should paint. And that's why I just sit around and I doodle. I'm just like, I like doodling. Yeah. It calms the mind. It soothes the wavelengths within your gray matter and makes life good. Damn it. I had 2 spots to win. Yeah, me too. I could have won in 2 different directions, but it was like, no. Apparently, I got to eat on stream or do something else. I don't even have food near me. Okay, I got a question. I wrote down the word pignoli, right? So does that mean if I eat the piece of paper, is that like eating on stream? Because it's like food or a word of food? I don't want to eat paper, though. We'll see. What are you going to do? But we got to do the thing. We're going to do the wheel spin as soon as the hype train winds down. What's we got? Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I don't know what Dawn's doing. Dawn is taking a break today. She should not be doing anything. We literally went through the trouble of cleaning up everything to make sure that they just sit and do nothing today because they've been streaming overtime last week and they got to do it again this week. No, because we got New Year's Eve on Dawn's channel. Plus, we're going to be streaming on New Year's Eve, but only till 8. And then we're going to go over to Dawn's channel. There's going to be game giveaways. Dawn of Time BC. And then she's also going to be streaming New Year's Day, which is oddly on a Thursday. Go.
Don't get your hopes up, PG. I would hate to disappoint you.
What? Nothing disappoints me anymore. We got through 2025. It can't get any worse. What? Thank you. Would you eat the paper count as stupid food? Maybe. But I don't want to eat paper. What if I get a paper cut on my tongue? That's going to take forever to heal. I got a paper cut on my tongue once licking envelopes back in the day. Yeah, bro, that was not cool. I was like, ow. Dude, it took forever. Except for your art. I feel like my body has done enough of it. Go. Hey, did you see one? Nice. Winner. Can always get worse, but yes, you're pretty numb now. Yeah, we are very numb. Comfortably numb.
I told Will Press how oin.
How you doing? 116 moons. Thank you, Ash. I appreciate. Hope you're doing well on this last week of 2025.
Bits.
Bits. Thank you, DJ's here. Appreciate. Thank you. We got 12 seconds, then we got to do wheel spin. Bump, bump, bump. Alive. There you go. Beat me to it. Comfortably numb. Dun. All right, we got it. We got it. Hype train success. Level 8. What? There we go. Boom. We already got this one, though, I think. No, wait. No. It tells me to open up a chest. Maybe we got a new one. What do we got? Oh, this is the camcorder. This is the weird little camcorder thing. This is weird. No, dude. It's like the weird emote we unlocked is like one of those old digital cameras. Yeah, when they give you a whopping like 240p resolution, and you're like, this is going to be the best thing ever. Kind of like when you look at early games and like, these are the best graphics ever. It's never going to get better. Yeah, that's kind of weird, right? Yeah. All right. Let me get into easy mode because we got to do wheel spin, and I got to prepare for it. Got to prepare for the wheel spin. Boop. How come the background's different here? You know, I like my observation skills just noticed that. That would be... No, not any of that. I think that's this. There we go. It's been a long week. All right, what do we got? All right, I got a wheel spin for Farrelland. They've been here long enough. They probably know the thing, but just in case. Wheel spin is going to be from something. Winner. Ninja. Nice. Yeah, something from the, what do you call it? It shop. It could be a comic, could be a movie, could be some music. Who knows? You know, it'll be crazy. It'll be crazy, right? All content recommended from mutual reviewers. All right, wheel spin. Let's go.
What's the deal? Let's spin the wheel. 'Cause you won bingo. Let's go. Spin that freaking wheel.
All right, we're spinning the wheel. See what happens. Where are you, Farrelland? They got to find you. What do you got? What do you got? Got a... Ooh, Season 1. Bro, Season 1. Neurotically Yours. The whole VOD collection. The original series. Nice. There we go. There you go. Beautiful. All right, cool. Da-na-na-na-na-na. All right, let me get that whisper going here. How come this thing is not... It's so wonky. Like, when I go to whisper somebody, it's like, yeah, you want to whisper them? And then it's like, no. And it's like, wait, why? See, like it's doing it right now. Come on, man. I gotta whisper people. There you go. Okay, good. All right, let me just get the code going. Just waiting for things to load. So much. All right, let's see. We got a download key here. We're going to create a download key. If it's something that you have, feel free to pass it along to somebody else. It's just a code. There you go. Boop. Sending it. Should be whispered to you. There you go. We got that. And now I get to close some tabs. Boom. Nice. All right. Yeah. Thanks about telling me about the features you got right now. You know, like, hey man, we had this new feature here. I'm like, Twitch, why don't you tell me about this when I'm like not actively streaming? You got these weird little pop-ups in the background. Blue Moon 1. Nice. Who wants Season 1? Boom. There we go. We're back. Prepping decals for cutting. Murderer. What? Maybe they're emo decals.
Hey, Pumpkin Guy.
What's up?
Jim clap, Jim foamy bounce.
Are you doing well, David? No, man, I hear people are sick. Are you not sick? Are you still sick? Did you get sick? Are you sick? Are you a sicker? What? What? Emo decals. They eventually have to cut themselves. Medicinal mochaccino for my face. I need coffee. Dude, I've been on for 36 minutes and I haven't had coffee. This is actually decent coffee. Well, they do have bloody portions. No, that's because they're from Hasbin Hotel. Okay, I see. Bump. All right, not spicy. Good. I feel like I've had a lot of coffee today, but I maybe not. Better today, thank you. Good. All right. Get well. Rest up. Don't do anything crazy. No gymnastics. No throwing yourself out a window like a stunt person. You know, none of that. No parkour. All right. Just rest up. I'm sick and tired. I think we're all sick and tired. But we got a new year coming. Dude, we only got a couple more days. What is it, the 28th? So you got, the 29th, you got the 30th, you got your 31st, and then it's dead. All right? Then 2025 we'll put behind us.
I got my annual winter vax. I fortunately was never sick during this holiday.
Nice. There you go. I think in the course of your life, you were sick on a Christmas maybe once, maybe twice. Kind of depends on what was going on in the schools at the time. Yeah, where people are like, oh, God, brr, you know. I don't know. Do. No, I think I'm going to lower the volume on my mic. Did the clipping stop when I get, like, really loud? Because I want to know if I should lower the volume ever so slightly. Because I keep tapping the red every once in a while. I'm fine? There's no clipping? All right. Somebody monitor that. I had to turn off all the filters and then put them back on. It's ridiculous. Let's see. Do. Only twice. Huh. Gotten a cold at least twice this year. We haven't gotten sick this year, surprisingly. Oh, God. Where's wood to knock on? What is that? Why is that? Where's that from? No, when they're like, oh, I didn't fill in a blank, and they're like, knock on wood. What was that? What did that do? What's the old wives' tale? What's the lineage, the theology of that? Somebody look that up so I can call it on bingo. No, I never heard, I don't know where it's from, but basically people are just like, oh, knock on wood. And I'm like, all right, I guess. It's, how difficult it is to find anything made out of real wood? I mean, compressed wood is still wood, but it's usually utter garbage. It's a superstition spread by the lumber industry. What? Get out. Why? Wood, use your head. Lower it. What do you mean lower it? Somebody says I'm fine. Somebody says lower it. Which is it? I don't know. You know what? I'll say I'm fine, but I'll lower it a scotch. That's a technical term for sounds. Scotch. Okay, I lowered it 0.3 decibels. Probably not noticeable to most ears, but still. It'll keep me from peaking. Ah! Did that work? I'm going to have to be loud for a second. Ah! No? Did any of it peak? Did the audio get cut off? Ah! No? I don't know. I don't know how audio works anymore in computers because it changes every single day. Oh, there we go. Hey, knocking on wood, also phrased touching wood or touch wood. Yeah, I'm glad knocking on wood is, and people didn't say, oh, don't forget to touch wood. All right, when I get home later. Let's see. Is in a tropic, what? Can't even pronounce that word. Tradition of literally touching, tapping, or knocking on wood. Or merely stating that one is doing or intended to do so. In order to avoid tempting fate. After making a favorable prediction or boast or declaration concerning one's own death or another unfortunate situation. Huh. Interesting. High winds coming up to 40 miles an hour, but freezing rain. All right, dude, free ice cubes. Nice. I'm going to go home and touch wood. Oh, man. It's a superstition that keeps fake creatures from going, all right, bet. All right, cool. All right. When you say things like, how can this get any worse? Ah, all right. Those little critters are very devious. From the same Wikipedia folklore researcher, Stephen Rout suggests that
You can do all the strong bad metal screaming you want, it's never gonna have any effect on the audio.
it might. Well, I'm worried about clipping. I'm worried about it getting clipped. You know, when you're like, ah, and then it just stops like that, you know? Because then you're like, oh, it got clipped. It said, you're too damn loud. Shut up. It can and it will get worse. Yeah, it always does till you're dead. Then it can't get any worse because you're dead. That's it. You know what? That should be my tombstone. It can't get any worse. Like, oh, well, what are you going to do? We're going to knock over your tombstone. Don't care, it's dead. Card battle. Touching grass, but hard. All right. I lurk a lot. You got to roll equal to or greater than 13 again. Card battle. 13. All right. There you go. Equal to or greater. You did it. Boom. Card battle. Okay. You got to pick a number, any number. Can't think of one. We can do random. Boom. All right, I'll just check my card. I got nothing. I'm still. Number 29. All right, 29. Dyslexia strike. It would have happened eventually, but... Nice, we got it. It still didn't help me. What? Ooh, thank you. Hey, there you go. Dun. We got that card already. No, that was a different one. We got the one with red. This one was blue. Completely different. Just same number. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to change up the bingo to have it be, duplicate card shows. Yeah. Jerry Mouse, hi. How's it going? Ice cream. Ice cream is the two words that I got to focus on today because we had ice cream. And we've been making ice cream ever since we got a Christmas gift of that flippin' ninja ice cream thing that they make ice cream with. Holy crap. I didn't think this is going to work because, hey, here's the thing. I eat a lot of ice cream because ice cream's freaking awesome, especially coffee ice cream. If I'm not going to drink coffee, I at least want to be able to spoon it into my face, okay? So here's what we did. We got this thing. We read some of the instructions. And, we put together and froze a bunch of weird little things because we're like, all right, let's see what we can make. Here's the thing. No, you're supposed to put a lot of sugar in there. We said no, all right? Because the point of making my own ice cream is to have healthy versions of ice cream. You know, those weird, like, super, it's only 300 calories for a pint kind of thing. I'm like, all right, let's do this, all right? Here's what we did. We got a bunch of stuff. Yogurt. That Greek yogurt that's got no fat in it or no sugar or any of that crap in there, there's a vanilla version. There's a vanilla version that's freaking awesome. You throw that in there, and then you put whatever the hell else you want in there, and, dude, it works. Sometimes you got to run it in there like a second time. Now, sometimes it comes out a little crumbly because there's not a lot of sugar in it, or if anything. We put like a spoon of sugar in there. We're like, ploop. That's it. I don't want to be eating sugar all day. That's what Halloween's for. Yeah. Got his own churn. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Plus, and then we got into no, it doesn't need egg. I ain't making gelato. Dude, they have a recipe for gelato. They're like, yeah, use 6 eggs. I'm like, I will die if I keep making a gelato. They're like, put 6 eggs in it. I'm like, no. It's a lot of eggs. So literally, we're making ice cream now that has very little sugar, no cholesterol, and the calories for, I'm going to say like a pint and a half of ice cream is like 325, 350. Maxes out at like 400 calories. Right? Dude, that's crazy. It's amazing, you know? So what did we do? We made coffee ones. We were going through the fridge, taking out whatever little bit of jams or whatever we had left at the bottom of the jar. I had lime freaking custard in there. We made this lemon lime sorbet that was freaking amazing. I was like, oh my God, it's so good. Of course, I do wish it wasn't like 14 degrees outside because it kind of puts a damper on things. But holy crap. How do I allow all whispers? I don't know. I don't like talking to people. Let alone having them whisper in my ears. I know whispers to me on Twitch is like the text version of ASMR. I don't want people getting too close, you know? I'm going to get more coffee. Yeah, so now we're in, not very spicy. We're in like leftover, whatever's leftover ice cream mode. This is great. This is great. All right. I know it's cool. You can make like a whole meal out of them because the yogurt's got protein and you get one of those little protein powders or something with nutrition in there. Go.
Back when I was real little, the family would get together and make tons of ice cream. At some point the churn lock broke, so the lightest kid, me, had to sit on the top of the crun on a towel to keep it down.
Oh, God. See, that's a memory you're never going to forget. Yeah, this thing works the opposite way of churning. They basically want you to freeze everything first, like overnight, at least 24 hours. Then you put it in this device, right? And it basically just blends the hell out of it. But sometimes, depending on the fat/sugar content in there, it comes out a little crumbly. So then you got to put it in again. And then still sometimes, if it's got very little sugar, then you got to put it in again. So sometimes it'll take 3 tries to get like super smooth, but once it gets there, it's like, oh, there we go. Yeah. But if you're following normal recipes, it'll be like one and done. You wouldn't have to do it like a couple of times. It's cool. I don't know. Dude, I'd rather take the extra time and not get the gallons of calories that I don't need. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, so what did we do? We did a coffee ice cream. We did another coffee ice cream. We did a vanilla one with a little bit of that, what that nutrition powder? It was like either a Slim Fast vanilla or some crap that had a bunch of nutrients in it. We did that. That came out really good. We did the, what was the other one that we made? I think we made like 3 coffee ones. They all came out good. I couldn't complain about it. You know? I'm like, if I got this and it was like, dude, it ends up being like pennies per pint. It's insane. Oh, almond milk works well too. Nice. Throw some almond milk in there. Dude, it's good. What's up? Spicy hi. Notice you like to know what do you mean you're hearing stuff? Who are you talking to? Notice you want to act like you're in the know with my situation. I don't know your situation. You're here. This is literally your first time chat. I think you posted in the wrong chat. I don't know. Whatever's happening, I hope it's good. Oh. Sometimes it happens when you watch multiple streams. Let's see. Now I'm going for vanilla Greek yogurt and fresh blueberries. Yeah, there you go. Apparently you gotta mix the blueberries the fruit before you put it in this thing. But I gotta do that. I'm gonna make a fruit smoothie and do all sorts of fun stuff. I'm gonna make a fruit smoothie and I'm gonna put it in there. I'm gonna be like, sorbet this, you ninja. It's a ninja. It can do anything. Yeah, I like it. Socials. Bump, bump, bump. Think soy would work for ice cream. Tends to sweeten stuff when cooking. Huh. Yeah, because we used to make, what do you call it, smoothies with like tofu. You know, if you get the tofu, you throw it in there. And what the hell else? There's something else we used to put in there. Chia seeds. Chia seeds. It's like a superfood. Maybe we'll do that. We'll throw some of that in there with some vanilla bean stuff. My next thing is, okay, I ran out of all ingredients. Go.
Hello PG, Jim, Pauline, and chat. How are we all? On my first break of the day.
Nice.
Had an issue where we were all booted from the work platform and now we're taking patient calls to catch up.
Oh, geez. I don't know. Good luck. At least take a break. Hope you're doing well. Merry New Year. All right, it's happening, whether we like it or not. Was I going to say chia seeds are super nutritious? Yeah, there you go. So maybe I'll toss in some chia seeds and stuff like that. But we ran out of all the ingredients. You know, I went through like 3 cartons of almond milk. The yogurt's gone. I need more yogurt. Ah. Yeah. We do have chia seeds, surprisingly enough. Here's my thing. I want to make a savory ice cream. I want to make pizza ice cream. That's what I want to do. I wouldn't even know how to do that. Maybe I can crumple up some like pizza flavored. Steve, get out of here. Thank you. I don't know what else. All right, maybe I won't get too crazy, but I don't want to keep eating sweet. I want something savory. I wonder if I can make a ramen noodle ice cream. No, why not? I'll be all right. Oh, what about chicken noodle soup ice cream? Yeah, just melt down one of those little bouillon cubes. Throw it in there. I wouldn't put pieces of chicken in there, but you know what I mean. Pizza ice cream has been attempted numerous times with no avail. There's got to be a way to do that. All right, how? You know what? Maybe we can liquefy cheese. We'll liquefy cheese and put it in there. Oh, spray cheese. I feel like that would work. You know that god-awful spray cheese that they usually have? There's got to be a pizza-flavored one. You put some Italian seasonings in there. You maybe a little tiny bits of pepperoni or whatever there. You mix it up. Oh, that'd be beautiful. You know, because then there's your fat content that'll help the ice cream work. You know, you put some salt in there, you know, boost the flavor a little bit. Beautiful. Spaghetti ice cream. I'm just going to get weird with it. I need more containers, though. All the containers I have are filled, and I'm like, I need to experiment, you know? I'm getting into, like, mad scientist mode with food. But at least the mistakes you have to eat aren't very calorically impactful. Dude, I've had protein bars that have more calories than the ice cream. It's crazy. Yeah. If you want savory, get some lobster ice cream. It's a Maine staple. Really? They have lobster ice cream? God, man. See, that would be interesting, but I don't like fish anything. Very bizarre. Huh. I want General Tso's ice cream. Oh, that'd be so good. Well, I'm trying to think of stuff that I could eat that's savory that'll usually have cold. You know, like, you know, ham sandwich. Ham sandwich ice cream. Yeah, you can put mayo in there, right? Yeah, mayo's got fat content, right? I feel like I'm just going to end up on stupid foods the rest of my life. That's going to be the whole thing. Start a whole channel. Will it ice cream? You know? Ramen soup is 1,400 grams of salt. So salty ice cream. Yeah, I'd probably try to go with like one of those salt-free bouillon cubes, which is basically potassium. If I could, you know. They have a beef-flavored one, too. Beef ice cream. Beef-flavored ice cream. Let's go. Gonna join the pantheon of weird foods. There you go. Taking your place alongside ordinary sausage. There you go. Let's sausage. Are they still doing that? They tried making sausage about, like, out of everything. I'm not sure if they still do it. And come the Foamy cartoons of ice machines. Yeah. Why? Just throw Pilz-E in there and see what happens. It comes out like a block of ice, but super creamy. What about like a sour cream dip? Oh, dude, that's a good idea. Dude, like an onion dip? Onion dip ice cream. I could just eat onion dip without any chips. Imagine it being an ice cream form. Oh, that'd be so good. He failed to die after the Jolly Rancher smoothie. He's alive. Yeah, and they try each one of those things that they do. The sausage dude. Ranch. There you go. Ranch. That'd be good. Ranch pizza. Oh, ranch pizza ice cream. Oh, man. I got to start writing these down. Oh, man. This is going to be crazy. Most of that can be done with seasoning. You know, you just need, I would say, no flavor almond milk, a neutral yogurt, maybe a little bit of sour cream, and then just whatever seasonings they put in ranch. You know, and just put all that. I'm not going to pour a whole bottle of ranch dressing in there. That'd be weird. Sure, you can do. Maple bacon donuts are good. So maple bacon ice cream. Holy yeah. We could do that. Maple bacon ice cream. I would eat that. I had a maple bacon cupcake once, and I was like, oh, I was very skeptical, but it was delicious. Maybe we'll try that. But then all you need is that little smoky hickory kind of thing, right? So sweet, smoky hickory with, you know, some syrup in there. I can make waffle ice cream. Oh. I would say I'm going to be so fat by the end of this, but I'm super conscious of how much sugar I put in stuff now, so I'm just like, I don't think I will be. Windows disconnects. Big surprise. Oh, Tangia used. It's just... Oh, God, I didn't even call sound alerts. Oh, you got to keep me on task. What? You've had enough. No. Thank you. Let's see. Got that. Yeah, no, I had to call that stupid early. I don't know. If I missed something, let me know. Hey, Space Buckaroo 1. Nice. Oh, God, I am still off by like 1 in every part of the galaxy in this bingo. Dang. Evie, we got an ice cream machine. We've been making ice cream since Christmas. What? You're eating bacon? Bacon. What if you, candy the bacon and maple syrup before you chop it in and put it in the ice cream? I don't know that I would need bacon bits in there. Usually for me, bacon is just the flavor. And that's usually whatever seasoning or smokiness they put in it. I think I'd be fine with just adding kind of a hickory smoky thing to it. Ice cream, yes. Even though it's 14 degrees outside, we've been eating ice cream every day since Christmas. We've been making our own ice cream. It's like literally for like a pint and a half, it's only like 300 calories and it comes out good. Even Dawn liked it. She's a little bit more picky about ice cream and certain flavors. But dude, the lime custard one was delicious. It was lemon lime. That I am going to be making gallons of that during the summer. Forget about it. Go. Oh, they won. Okay, I thought it was an alert. Ah, my brain. What's up? Thank you. I got bacon and eggs on the stove right now. Bagels in my toaster. Bagels in the toaster. Yeah, bagels. Oh, everything bagel ice cream. Oh my God, no, there was this. Oh, yo. We're going to do this. Shoes, yeah. All right, bro. No. I think we showed this once before. There was this brand of ice cream called Jenny's or something like that. I think it was Jenny's. But Jennys. They have an everything bagel ice cream, but I never see it anywhere. And a pint costs like $10, $11. Hold on. Yeah. Phlegm. It was phlegm. Ugh. That's what happens when you yell a lot. They had everything bagel ice cream, and I never tried it, but I can make my own. I got all the seasonings and stuff. Dude, I could put some cream cheese in there. I can do that. There's a recipe for cream cheese. There's recipes for cream cheese to put it in there. Oh, man, I got to get a tub of cream cheese. I'll make my own. If I can't find it, I'll make it myself. Yeah. Everything bagel cream cheese. Ice cream. Remember the ice cream we're looking for? Yeah. Dawn's here. Well, we can make that ourselves. But we got to buy cream cheese.
It's like...
I don't
know if I've created a monster.
Monsters. What? No, we were always this way. You didn't create nothing.
You're just going like through the closets looking.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. I was like, I went through all the ingredients. We got no almond milk. The cream's almost gone. It's like we got nothing left.
Time for you to rise and bring your squirrel to the bagel shop, where I can get the cream cheese, the creamy, cheesy cream.
There you go. See?
Our next trip to go food shopping is going to be interesting.
Yeah, it's just going to be ice cream ingredients. So we need a cream cheese.
We're going to come home with absolutely no real food to eat, just ingredients for you to experiment.
Yeah, but think about
crazy man from the island of Dr. Moreau, but in ice cream.
Exactly. There you go. I'm going to make ice cream. Go.
Hello, Dawn.
Icarus says hi.
Hi.
So that's what we're doing. That's our plan. That's our plan.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah, there we go. So we need cream cheese and put it on the list. We need cream cheese. We need everything bagel seasoning. What the hell else? We got to look into jellies.
We can't gain 5 billion.
It's literally 300 calories for the whole thing.
Not if you put cream cheese in it.
Well, no, not that one. But I'm just saying everything else. But look, we can get protein powder. We can make protein enriched with vitamins and nutrient ice cream. With all those little powders they got with the nutrients and stuff. Come on, it'll be great.
I do want a green tea.
Green tea. We can make a matcha tea. Matcha green tea.
I do want...
We'll do that.
I do want that.
All right, we got to find some green tea matcha crap. Don't we have some in the closet that we never used? No, I think we do. Do we? Or did we use it all? Oh, maybe we got that powder. Do we got that powder? Go check. I got to go look. I want to go look. Strawberries? No, strawberries, that's so common now. Not when I can make pizza ice cream. Get out of here. Dawn just closed the door. It's like, oh, God. All right, now I miss coffee. My brain is all over the place. Yeah, coffee and bagel ice cream. I don't know if that would work well together. I don't know. Well, if we could perfect bagel ice cream, I'll eat that cold. I got no problem with that. So we'll see. But that's going to be the next thing I try, but I got to get the ingredients. No, there's a particular, there's this fluffy whipped ice cream that you can use. Cream cheese that you can use for the ice cream. So it won't be so dense and you don't got to melt it. Yeah, so that would be pretty good. And even if, hey, you can still do vegan stuff too. They have vegan ice cream. I'm not a big fan of it, but if you needed the recipe that's vegan, there you go. And we got an ad starting, so we'll just let it run. Yeah. Cold brew ice cream with brown sugar, cinnamon swirl. We already made like 3 batches of coffee ice cream. They all gone. Oh man. But I got one for tonight that I got to mix, but I got to wait for it to freeze and stuff. So, it was good. It came out good. I was surprised how good it came out. Yeah? The only thing I started doing is adding like a pinch of salt, which apparently brings out more flavor. So we're going to find out in the next batch. Sausage didn't die yesterday. What? He dumped Heinz 57 in with the meat to sausage it. Oh, no. People do that with meatloafs. That's fine. That's not even anything weird. Supersize emote. Supper size. Now, I don't even know where that is on the list. There it is. I got number 20. Number 20. Beautiful. All right. Nice. Oh, let's see if that helped me. Oh, it did. The supersize emote. That's what I was waiting for. Oh, nice. There we go. Cool. That's me. Cosmomat, what's up? Salt is good flavor enhancer. Yeah, I didn't know that. I mean, I used to put salt on everything, but then I stopped using salt because doctors like, don't use a lot of salt. Your blood pressure's high normally.
So murder is environmentally friendly. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
There we go. Make sure you hide the bodies. Let's see. Thank you. Man deep fried his hand after penny water steak? He ain't right. Really? Deep fried his hand? That can't be good. What, you think the sausage guy will start using himself as sausage meat? Let's see if I sausage. You know? Oh, God. Yeah, so I got to do that. A little bit of salt, pinch of salt. We tried one. We're going to see what happens tonight. It's for the coffee ice cream. Let's bring out that flavor of coffee. Hey, I'm excellent at making good cold brew, and just turning that into ice cream is the next evolution, you know? So now I can eat coffee, all right? I still have to find my knife. Well, maybe you left it in the last body. What? I don't know what they do at their job. Maybe the customers are unruly and need to be put in line. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, yeah, there's ads. All right, well, ads are happening. Let me get more coffee because I might definitely need more coffee. Probably not. You know, I'll be good and drink water. Ugh. You know, you got to wash the bottom of your cup when you go to take a sip of it, and the bottom is so sticky, the coaster sticks to it. And it doesn't even fall off. You literally raised it with the coaster on it and then put it back down. You can still get tang. Oh, I don't want tang. I don't like orange flavored anything. I don't know what it is. You're not seeing ads? Hey, good. All right, that's the best thing. That's the best kind of ads, the ones you don't see. Tiger tail ice cream? Feel like that's against certain laws. No, that's too wasteful. What? You don't wash your cup normally? Well, I don't know what's on the bottom of it. And yes, I do. Oh, I think what happened is I put it down on the thing when I made Dawn coffee. Maybe there was like a little bit of sugar on the table, and it probably just stuck to the bottom of it. Now I got to wash it again. Don't see an ad because I subscribed. Yeah, there you go. Killer, thank you. Bump, 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 bump. I know, so there was this other weird, crazy gift I wasn't expecting. But technically, it was considered like like a really early birthday gift. We'll show it. No, because, dude, your birthday isn't for a while. And they're like, we see this person like once a year, maybe twice. But they do things. And apparently they had free time. So they did a thing for us, which was crazy. I'll show you in a minute. You should at least rinse your cup with hot water. I rinsed my cup. It was like the first time this has happened. It's not like I walk around with it all day with stuff stuck to it like a Katamari ball. You know? It gets cleaned. Sure you do. People are questioning my cleanliness. Oh, man. His cup is washed. His coaster is festering. Yeah, the coaster is probably festering. Well, it's a weird, like, old cloth one that's just been sitting there, so it's probably gross. It gets cleaned eventually. All right, let's see what we can do. Ew. Well, it's a coaster. That's the whole thing. Imagine what the table would look like if I didn't have the coaster on there. Let's see if I can find this. All right. For people coming back from the break, let's do that. All right. Okay, just quick recap. For people coming back from the break. All right, we got a, like, really early, I guess, birthday, maybe partially Christmas gift from an individual who basically we see, like, you know, once a year, right? So, you know, they're like, hey, yeah, we got this for, well, we made this for you. And I'm like, what? Go. Tiny Samurai, 19 moons, thank you. So they're in their infinite tinkering and ability to amass a series of spare parts that would make anybody a little bit jealous. They put together, again in their free time, a thing for us. Wasn't expecting this, so it's actually, it was astoundingly cool. I thought they like brought it and they were going to show us, and they're like, no, have it. I'm just like, what? All right, so here we go. You ready? Boom. This thing right here. We literally got a handmade guitar. This was literally put together. They made this. They made this. It's not like they're like, hey, it's a store-bought kind of thing. Look at that. They built it themselves. Literally. And it's like one of the few people I would trust to get a guitar from, because they literally know. They've been researching and fiddling with guitars for, God, how long has it been? Probably at least 2 decades. I'm trying to. It is a 12-string guitar. It's got the little tuner, so that was nice. So I don't have to do any that kind of thing. 12-string guitar. Icarus.
That is a 12-string guitar.
That is a 12-string guitar. The only other 12-string we have is an acoustic. And I was like, yeah, I'm probably not going to be playing that anytime soon, just because acoustics are really loud to my ears now with the hyperacusis. However, this guy right here, I could just plug in. I could plug in and be like, and it's got volume controls. And this thing is literally shielded with copper on the inside to reduce noise that you would hear in the pickups. Like, I'm like, are you kidding me? They're like, well, no, if you want it to sound good. I'm like, what?
That is so beautiful.
I know, right? I totally wasn't expecting this. I was just like, what? This thing's amazing. Dude, it sounds good. It's fun. And now I'm going to have to play it. Look at that. And this is just like extra parts he had. He's like, yeah, you know, the headstock Squire, but, you know, whatever. It's just like, I'm like, dude, I don't care. I'm like, dude, this is crazy. Look at that. And you know what they did? That was actually one of those things you wouldn't consider people being considerate about. Go.
Have you named it? PG.
Nah, we didn't name it. Look at it. You got two. Thank you. You got two things here, and they put two of them here. Not only so you get dual wield placement of wherever you want to put the strap, but when you lay it like standing up somewhere, it'll basically rest evenly. So if anybody's like put guitars side by side, essentially these things will like fall over because there's usually just one in an awkward spot, like dead center or whatever. They're like, nah, I do this with all my like customs just so when you can lean them up and they won't fall over. I'm like, oh my God, that's patent that. Patent it. Boom. Yeah, so that was a nice surprise, and it's super, super, super appreciated. And generally, go.
That is so awesome.
It is awesome. Now I got to play it. I got to play it and go. Dude, it's crazy. It's all cool looking and stuff. And dude, it feels good to play. That's the other thing. It's like, I don't know if anybody here plays guitar and, you know, the action is like just about perfect on that thing. Where it's like, you know, it's you don't have to be doing finger exercises to play it. What? You're not going to hear it. It's not even plugged in. You wouldn't even be able to hear it. You maybe hear a ting, you know, every once in a while. Because of the mic.
Let's freaking
Wow! Wasn't expecting that either. Krillin, you gotta roll equal to or greater than. Boom. What? This is the third 13. Third 13. Chord battle. 19. Oh my God. Coffee all over the floor. All right, 41. It's called 41. Didn't even have to wait. Oh, where's my mouse now? Gotta do that. Get you down. Where is it? 41. Call it. Boom. Nice. Got it. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, and I gotta move the mouse around because I gotta reorganize. So yeah, we got super fun guitar. I gotta re-put up my little music setup so I can be like, but no, I got a little adapter. I just throw it into the computer and start recording stuff. So yeah, people are gonna have to deal with more music now. People are like, no, this is different. Here you go. No, because we have a Fender, a blue. God, it's not even blue. It's like teal or whatever. Fender Strat. That we, you know, noodle with every once in a while, but, you know, it's like 12 string. I definitely like that full crazy sound that you get, especially on acoustics. Oh my God, it's great. Squirrely, when? What does that mean? Squirrel songs? There's so many of them. Yep. How goes Gultrax? Hope you're doing well.
Pumpkin guy, will you put stickers on the guitar? That guitar is almost too awesome to put stickers on.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't put stickers on it. I would, if I beat the living crap out of it, because we're those people that play guitars like we're trying to punch it. We're not very good. We're not Segovia. You know what I'm saying? I'm not there going. I'm just like bow, 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 bow. What? Hey, if you're gonna play punk music, you got to do it fast and you got to do it aggressively. Okay, that's our whole thing. So, yeah, I think we went through like 15 pick guards on the last guitar we had. They were like literally cracked in half. Oh, God. So, yeah, I'll hold off on that. But we have this one really old banged up guitar. It's a Fender, but it's the quote unquote Wayne's World edition. I'm not even joking about that. You know how old that thing is? But that thing is seen stuff. Okay. Like, yeah, I'm surprised it's not split in half. Yeah, but it's you know, one of the earlier guitars we got. It was awesome. Jan's style of progressive metal music. Oh, okay. No, we're not that good. We're punk people. That's what we do. We have a couple of really good instrumentals that we put together. At least the notes. We don't play them well because we're so. I feel like as a guitar player, we're passionate but not accurate. Yeah, it's like everything else. 12-string punk. Yeah, why not? I don't know. If you're only playing 3 chords, they sound more impressive when there's 12 strings. Add more strings. It'll sound better. Add more strings. Let me get more coffee. Yeah, but it'll be a lot easier to kind of slap things together now. So it's like, yay, cool. Yeah. Oh, wait, let me close that. So that's, yeah, so that's, come on, mouse, work with me. All right, that's closed. Nice. All right. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited. Dude, ice cream and guitars, man. It's like being in college again. What? With the occasional gyro. What? Go.
Get an iRig to connect to your computer and the free version of Amplitude.
There you go. Write it down. No, we know somebody who's actually looking for stuff, and I'm just like, because I got this weird little component-y thing that I could use. Plus, we got a thing of Pro Tools, so, you know. Hold on, let me write. I got to write things down. Hey, Smoke Sensei. Nice. Where is it? Oh, God. Can never find a pen when I need it. All right, we got that. Now we're going to do the... All right, got it. Wrote it down, and thank you. You can play guitar. I'm just a bassist. I haven't played guitar since 2008. Yeah, but you know, important basses, and not for nothing, we're no better than a simplistic bassist, honestly. What? No, as far as our compositions go, I'll say we've had a couple of really good compositions, like instrumentals, but everything else has been chaotic chords. Like, other than that. No, we have a couple of kind of instrumentals, but nothing crazy. Yeah. I do like bass. That's the next thing I probably want to get is a bass. Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Then I just got bass lines stuck in my head. Bow, 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 bow. Got a flash. What? Fast and raw. There you go. Bass is way different. Yeah, it's harder to play. Hurts my fingers. What? Well, a good bassist will play a unique bass line to go along with the music, but a lot of bass players will just follow along with the guitar riff, you know? It's true, you know? It's like, I'm not going to be, you know, Flea or, what's his face? Claypool, so, you know? I'd probably be like, bow, 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 bow. Go! Rob Will! One bingo! Even though it's called Stream Bounty, I still call it Stream Bingo. It's like I still call it Twitter, X Twitter, even though it's X. Yeah! All right. To get a fancy guitar controller or do something with that. Yeah, why not? Dude, that's cool. Those little guitar controllers and stuff. They have guitars now where the fretboard lights up with LEDs to actually teach you how to play. That's pretty cool. I'm like, dude, that's technology moving towards the future. You say TwitX? Yeah, but it sounds like FedEx got into instant messaging. You know, it's kind of weird. Most of the internet calls it Twitter. I know, it's right. It's that branding really hasn't stuck yet. People still have on their socials that little bird, too. It's bizarre. Jazz walking bass lines are a cool foundation. Yeah, but I'm not that good. We are not that good. What's that? Wolfnick? There it is. Nice. Whoa.
122 months.
Wow.
And on, and on, and on.
And on, and on. 122 moons. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Putting up with our nonsense. I appreciate. Thank you. Thank you. I've got some AR glasses. I was thinking of using that or relearn guitar. Yeah, why not? I got to tell you, muscle memory is absolutely astounding. There's just like weird things, like because we're fiddling around with the guitar and we're just like, I wonder if I know how to play this. And it's like, it literally just clicks back into place. So I don't know how muscle memory is for you, but you know, when you play something 500 times, it's just like, Like, why am I even remembering this? It's like the hand is just doing what hand do, and I'm just like, okay. And then when you start thinking about it, that's when you lose it. You're like, oh crap, what was that? What was that part now? Dink. No, that's not it. It's been like 15 years. No, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. There's stuff we haven't played in about 10, and it still clicks. I don't know why. It's also why I get bent out of shape when something gets moved. I got this muscle memory of like, it was right there. Where is it? Twitxer. Yeah, there you go. I haven't tried AR glasses. I feel like that would be cool if you're an IRL streamer.
I've been playing bass since 2001, but I'm relearning to get rid of my bad habits.
Oh. Don't get rid of too many bad habits. Sometimes the bad habits make it more interesting. No, like, I'm not even joking. There are certain, when we run, like, a lot of our guitar stuff through AI, the bad habits actually make it more interesting. It literally picked up the missed notes and these kind of, like, weird quirks that we have. I don't even know why, but it makes it more interesting. You know, because if you're, like, a super solid guitar player and you're just, like, technically accurate, though that's very impressive, it's yay, you know? It's like there's nothing to say, well, wow, that was different, or, yeah. I'm all about quirks. I do like quirks. So I just like leaving it in there. Hetfield doesn't hold his guitar pick right. You don't hold your guitar pick right. You dumbass. I feel like that's the least of his problems. Let's see. I can remember if I wrote it. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So I'm glad that I can go months without painting, but then jump right back into it. There you go, right? It's muscle memory. Yeah. AR glasses are getting pretty cool. I still got to get them perfectly comfy, but the display and stuff is really cool. Nice. It's really good. Yeah, I should probably go to some place that has those on display and try them out. So I don't know. I'm not one of those people to go around just recording everything I see, because it's just like, who wants to see any of that? Unless you want to watch me make ice cream. I'm like, yeah, we're going to be putting stuff in there. That would be really good for that. AR glasses. You know, the metal ones that you record stuff. Dude, that'd be awesome. Just be sitting there and be like, dude, look at this ice cream. Hey, chat, you want me to put this in there? They're like, no, don't put it in there. I'll put it in there. That'd be fun. I would try that. Let's see. Where I left off. I buy a pair of AR glasses when they're not relying on massive spy corporation. Everything's a spy corporation. What? Who's got the money to be making these things that isn't a spy corporation? You know? That's the whole thing. That's how they know. Here's a weird thing. I don't know. What are they going to do with all the information that they supposedly collect? What are they going to do? Show you ads? I don't buy anything. Literally, the ad system in place is wasted on me. You know? Hey, I knew about the ice cream maker, but I wouldn't buy it for myself. You know? And even though Instagram is like, hey, look at all these cool recipes, I'm like, I'm not buying it. Then we got one. Now I'm like, oh, I'm going to look up recipes. Yeah, it will press as a spy corporation. They're collecting your angst and reusing it. They're powering generators. Oh, man. Eddie, what, X Real Air 2, they don't have cameras on the outside, just acts like a dumb monitor. But that's kind of fun. You know, this way you can just be doing stuff and still be watching things, especially during a conversation you're not interested in. You know, just queue up a game or something and just be like, yeah. Oh, no, it's very interesting. No, I'm totally looking directly at you. Yeah. Then you just start laughing because something happened funny in like plane, trains, and automobiles, and you're just like, what? AR monocle. That'd be pretty good. Ads, junk mail, robocalls, info sold to insurance companies. Yeah, but if you don't buy anything, who cares? What are they going to do? AR monocle would be really good. I feel like the Monopoly guy would like that. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder if you could... Okay, here's a weird thing, because I'm like, all right, if I get AR anything, could, in theory, how would I make money off of that, right? And I'm saying, are there laws where you can't wear them in a casino? No, because I'm wondering if one is good enough, could you like have it statistically tell you the probability of winning the hand? Like you can look around at the people at the table and then maybe it could get so good it could read whether they're nervous or something like that, or just detect their body temperature and be like, this person's temperature is like a little bit above normal, so they're probably bluffing, that kind of thing. That's what I would like to do. If you want just a picture, you need router through a device, so trade-off. Download card counter for Meta Ray-Bans today. There you go. I did a random chuckle listening to your stream, and people looked at me funny. Yeah, people will do that. People don't understand why people laugh anymore. And we find it weird that the Broncos went number one seed in 2016. And Texas scored 20 charges, 16. So the other scores, but it's 2016 to find it weird. It's confirmed alternate universe theory. I didn't know they were still a team. So all that information's lost on me. The Broncos? Just thought it was a truck. Ford Bronco. Yeah, people laugh. Question mark. Unheard of. Not in 2025. That one's nice. Okay. Oh, pen. Knock it off. Ugh. The pen was trying to stab me. Hey, Lock Dog, what's up? How's it going? Not in 2025. Comedies did. Yeah, they're trying to bring it back, but it's a little dicey. Yeah. I don't think any corporations are going to be having the fill in a blank show anytime soon. But no, just like people are still oversensitive. There was a good quote that somebody says, the more offended you are by comedy, the less intelligent you are.
PG, how many guitars do you have and do you name any of them?
No, I don't name any of them. And God, I think we're at 6 now. I think we're at 6. But each one's got its own little purpose. So we got the 12-string electric, 6-string electric, 12-string acoustic, 6-string acoustic. And then we just have the really, really old one that we're just holding on to for reasons. I guess maybe we'll auction it off. That one we beat the hell out of. It's an old acoustic guitar, and we literally played it so hard we cracked the face of it. Like there's literally a line that goes like right down the middle. That thing is gonna burst open one day. It's not like I could resell it. What? I know, auction it off or something. I don't. Let's see. Boop 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 boop. 6 is a healthy number. They tune differently. I very rarely do I tune a guitar the way it's supposed to. I like literally will tune the guitar and then be like, yeah, it's in tune, but I don't know what key it's in. Like I could strum it and it'll go bling,
You cracked it? I want to bid on it when you decide to auction it.
We'll let you know. It's literally cracked, dude. Well, during those vigorous squirrel songs back in the early 2000s. No, we were playing it, and then we were just like, we hear this, and I'm like, oh God, what happened? And I'm like, there's literally a line cracked from like one point to another. I'm like, what the hell? And then you like ask the person who knows guitar, he's like, what did you do to this? I was playing it. And it's like, what, a brick? Oh God. We need to bring back the keytar in 2020. There's not a YouTube channel of somebody just playing keytar covers of everything. Come on, there's got to be. There's got to be a didgeridoo channel. Where they play like Teen Spirit. That kind of thing. That would be hilarious. Didgeridoo covers all the time. I'll be honest, I would watch that. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Where's the didgeridoo? There's somebody doing it right now. They're like, I got to do this right now. They'll probably just run stuff through AI and be like, didgeridoo cover. Yeah. I'm like, no, you play the didgeridoo. Yeah, Squirrely Wrath. There you go. And that'd be a didgeridoo. Where to leave off? Feedback for the Lord. What? Lord lost video sometime. What? Really? All right. There you go. Guitar. It's alive and well. Like my coffee. Let's find out. Yeah, right. I ran out of coffee. Oh, that's absolutely disgusting. Where is it? Dun, 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 dun. Hits mic, falls off stream. Where is this? I'm trying to find the number. I didn't have. There you go. Number 12. Runs out of coffee. Tisk. For shame. I did have a lot of coffee today, so plus I have to have ice cream for dinner, so I kind of don't want to overdo it. So yeah, I literally can't complain about this Christmas. I got ice cream and a guitar. Like that's I wasn't expecting a guitar at all. So that was super cool. And what happened here? Asher Street vegan is saying what? What vegan? Who? Not heard about the vegan. You didn't say it randomly too. What? You just found out about the vegans then? I heard of her at work. Not today. That's when I heard her name. What? The vegan? Who's the vegan? Aren't there many? There's more than one, right? Or is just the one causing all the problems? The vegan. A Netflix original. Oh, God. Still stuck between channels. Stuck between channels. Bum, 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 bum. Dwarves make the best comics. They do if they have a sense of humor. Otherwise, they're just mean and angry. Just a one. They work very hard. It's the mega vegan. Mega vegan? The mega vegan. The vegan. It's equal to the social. God. Lives off of photosynthesis. Yeah, that'll go well. Wasn't there somebody who said, yeah, I'm just going to live off the sunlight like a plant? Not only did they get, skin cancer, they also died. I feel like that would just be the inevitable. The inevitable. Inevitable. Read that key card. Blah, 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 blah. All right. No, we got days to do. We got days. We got days. We got days to go through because it's that time where we go through days. Come on, man. Got to go through days. All right. There's only a few more left of the year. Before you know it, 2025 will be dead. All right. Are you going to bring out Steve on New Year's Eve? The other thing, it's a Wednesday, right? Oh, God, you're going to have to deal with Steve. Ringing in the new year with Steve. That'll be fun. Well, I took over his Christmas Eve thing, so I feel like he's going to be bent out of shape. But he probably won't be bent out of shape. He doesn't care. Boom. Days. These aren't days. It's shop. There you go. Holy Innocents, Batman. Apparently that's a day. Day of the Holy Innocents. Why are there two? There's two of them. You can't get two, whatever. Okay. Republic Day. Are we talking about Star Wars? The Republic. National Short Film Day. Hey, watch something short. Hey, there's a short Leprechaun film. That's a short film. It's actually like official lore. Yeah. Steve on Steam. Maybe in a visual novel. It'll probably be too spicy for everybody. National Chocolate Candy Day. Oh, it's Chocolate Candy Day. Hey, Tasman won, but it's also Chocolate Candy Day. Chocolate Candy Day. We got some chocolate. They sent us home with chocolate. No, we went to a thing. We had to deal with people during the holidays, and they're like, yeah, take some chocolate with you. I'm like, okay, I'll take the chocolate. That was kind of cool. So we got chocolate, too. What was the brand of chocolate? It was actually really good. It was like Mercy or Merci or something like that. Merci. It's actually really decent chocolate. And there was one marzipan one. That was really good. I just want a box of that stuff. I love marzipan. Maybe I should make marzipan ice cream. I can make marzipan ice cream now. I can do it. Chocolate candy day on the day I start my fast. You suck at timing. Yeah. Well, you can always start tomorrow. I always start on the New Year's. That means it's going to work, right? Let's see. National Card Playing Day. There you go. Random.
Hola, my little bit of Halloween every day. Jim Hart. Shh, don't tell my boss that I'm working you on company time.
Uh-oh.
Be lurking as I watch on my cell phone. Love you, lil dude. Jim Lurka.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and everything else. I hope you're doing well. Everybody, shh. They're working. Quiet. Hi. I feel like I got to talk lower now so I don't interrupt anybody. National Card Playing Day. Yeah, as soon as we get that card game done. Pledge of Allegiance Day. Feast of the Holy Family. What, do they eat them? Inkwalla Day. I feel like that's... I don't even know what Inkwalla is. What the hell's an Inkwalla? Is that just like a octopus koala? Like an ink koala? What is it? Or is that incorporated walla? What's an Inkwalla? I don't know. National Call a Friend Day. Independence Day. See? No, that's tomorrow. But tomorrow's National Pepper Pot Day. Wait, isn't that the lady from Iron Man? Yeah, it's Pepper Potts, right? Was she named after a food? Or did they just do alliteration and it was a happy coincidence? All right. I'm going with National Chocolate Candy Day. That's what I'm doing. Call a Friend Day. Hey, man, how's it going? It's Call a Friend Day, so I figured I'd call. Oh, now you want to call. All right. I have no idea what tabs are open, so half of them are from, like, last stream that we never got to, so let's find out. Okay. Krampus. Apparently there's a Krampus statue. If you need Krampus, then here you go. I don't know. It's a cool statue. What else we got? Oh, dude, this crooked house in Poland. Holy crap. Dude, this is I want to think that this is AI or some kind of weird Photoshoppy manipulation, but I think this is an actual building. Look at that. This must really mess with people who are drunk. But even this side over here looks a little warbly woo. I feel like it's AI. Look at that gate. I feel like that's AI. This has got to be AI, right? Is this a real place? No, are they going to make the gate that warped? Because I feel like the gate would just have to go around and be normal, right? No, it's real? That's a real place? Oh, man, I want to live in that place. Look at that. Plus, they got coffee right here. The Costa Coffee. That's crazy. Huh. I know, I'm skeptical because the gate looks weird. Look at that. It's not even. Did they do that too? How do they customize a gate like this? They're like, yeah, just make it look all warped and weird. Like, all right. Looks like something out of Toontown. Yeah, there you go. Bring back Roger Rabbit. Well, more importantly, Jessica Rabbit, but still. Yo, hey, look at this. Persona 6 Hope is at an all-time high as lead developer says 2026 could reveal future developments for the series. As long as it's not a mobile game, that'd be kind of nice. Persona. The old MMO game. Well, there's Persona what? God, there's so many of them. There's 5 of them. Plus the extra 5. It was like 5, and then there's 5 point whatever, and then there's the tactical one, and there's so many of these. How could this be permissible? I don't know. Maybe Atlas needs money. It's Atlas that developed it, right? I mean, it's published by Sega, but Persona 6, Sega and Atlas, see, have made it very clear that the next big game in the series is in the works. So, all right, apparently they're working on it. It's also part of the larger Shin Megami Tensei series. Yeah, I never played any Shin Megami ones, but I've dabbled in some of the earlier Persona ones, and then, work, and then I still got to go through 3, 4, and 5. That's what I need in 2026. Free time. I don't know if my brain is going to allow that. This guy. Look at that. I guess Amazon. I can't read.
Cool thing about Persona. You can actually visit the place.
Yeah, that is cool. Like a lot of animes and stuff like that actually have real places in the animes and the games that you can actually go to, which is kind of cool. Look at this. Thank you. I guess Amazon is real life vault tech because it apparently just greenlit a Fallout Shelter game show. And who could hate AI when it can churn out fun stuff like this? Yeah, a Fallout Shelter game show, which we totally don't need. Here's the thing. I really have an unimaginable amount of disdain for reality TV show / game things. Like, I feel like it's just super low effort nonsense that I just never want to get involved in. I can't get immersed in fake radiation, right? Yeah, dude, unless you're really going to irradiate people, you know, and they're going to get rads and stuff, then, you know, come on. This isn't even real. Huge news. Next year, you will have a chance to enter the vault via the reality competition series Fallout Shelter. Why? Why would I do this? This is what we're trying to avoid in real life. Let's not make a game out of it, okay? But it is what it is. Boop. This guy. Look at that. 007 First Light delayed to May 2026. 1 day after planned GTA 6 release. Now, GTA got pushed back to November, so this is old. Yeah. See, this came out the 24th. Come on, who wrote this? Do your research. C. Come on. You got the banana on your head, you know? All right, well, half of it's pointless, but this did get delayed, the 007 thing. Well, it's made by the people who made Hitman, so it'll probably be pretty cool. They'll probably reuse a lot of the same mechanics and just put 007 in it, but still. This guy. Oh, this guy died. Dude, Call of Duty creator Vince Zampella dies at 55 in car crash. Now, this guy, he had like a really super fast car. I think it was like a Ferrari or something like that. Look, Ferrari 296 GTS hit a concrete barrier after veering off the path. The driver later died with trapped in the car, hospital. All right. Was he speeding? Were they speeding? Were you speeding? I feel like, because I saw like a picture of it, and that car looked like it was absolutely totaled. He died while showing off how fast the car can go. Really? Bro. Here's the thing. If I have a car like that, I don't think I would be able to go over 40 in that thing. 114 miles an hour? My dude. Ugh. All right, well, I guess let's learn a lesson from everybody else's inability to follow driving rules. No, all right, here's the thing. This guy had everything. He literally had enough money to buy one of those Ferrari cars, okay? And then if it's true that they were just, you know, showing off how fast things can go, bro, you got everything. You had everything. You know, people loved you in the scene and everything. You work on, Call of Duty and stuff. And, you know, then you're just like, hey, let's see how fast my car can go. You know, why would you do that? You know? Oh, wait, development, huge success Call of Duty. Following a high-profile lawsuit against Activision, which earned him and the team millions of dollars in unpaid Call of Duty royalties. So, look, they even had to fight for that money. They had to fight for that money just to get all that stuff. Timmy, you got to roll equal to or greater than. Boom. 4. 4. Distracted by pizza and boobs. There you just made it. 7. All right. Hard battle. Nice. There you go. Boom. Pick a number, any number. You can't think of one, we can do random. Boop.
We also lost the OGVA for Nala and the Lion King.
What? See, nobody mentioned that. I didn't even see that pop up anywhere. And who was it? I think it was Bridget Bardot also died. They were like 91 though. Da 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 da. 28. Number 28. What do we got here? 28. What is 28? Bad pun. I didn't do that yet. Weird. All right, got it. No more numbers for me, but that's all right. Timmy, hope you're doing well. All right, what else we got? Boom. Yeah, so look, they went through all the trouble. They sued Activision, got millions and millions of dollars of royalties, got super fast car, and I guess they just needed to show off. Dude, I would be just so chill, man. I would be this guy just sitting there with the hat on. You know, I'd have like a Honda Accord from 1989 that had like a dilapidated wheel. You know, like I would not be spending whatever. No, because then nobody could be like, hey, you want to see how fast the car goes? I'd be like, yo, just be glad it's running. Okay, yeah, that's it. But that's sad. I don't know. Learn a lesson. If you have a fast car, don't ruin your life by speeding or showing off. It's utterly pointless, you know? Dude, literally, the guy is set for the rest of his life, which unfortunately was a lot shorter than probably anyone expected. Need a quick boost in physical strength? Try blurting out some curse words, a study suggests. All right, this is the thing. This goes hand in hand with people who swear a lot will live longer. I'm not even joking. There's research on this. Okay, so if you need a burst of strength, you know, you lifting up a heavy mattress, you know, pushing somebody down a flight of stairs, you Spartan kicking a, I don't know, door-to-door vacuum cleaner salesman. Do those even exist anymore? I don't know. It's just the first thing that came to my head. Yeah, apparently just say 4-letter, you know what they're saying, stuff like that. Flip, poop, you know, all the 4-letter words. You know, that's kind of good. So basically science says you get a little burst of strength when you swear. I feel like that also works with cooking and making it more flavorful. Because, you know, your mom's Italian, and she's like, yeah, nothing comes out good unless there's like 15 swears. So, this thing, we mentioned it last stream real quick. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You ready? Samsung 600-mile range batteries that charge in 9 minutes. Ready for production sale next year. Dude, 600 miles for 9-minute charge? These things better not overheat and explode, because if you're charging something that, how does this even work? Don't forget the F word, like family and friends and fizzgig and floppy. How big will it explode? I don't know, but I'm worried but fascinated at the same time. Dude, 600 miles on a 9-minute charge? My dude, that's insane. But if technology is moving in this direction, yo, can we maybe have these for people's homes? Like, can we just set up stuff to be like solar and have backup batteries and stuff like that? Because that'd be kind of cool. So we can all maybe get off the grid. Yeah. We love a lithium fired. I guess worse with water. Ready for faster danger. Yep. If you're gonna make something dangerous, at least do it quickly. So yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work out, and I'll let everybody else experiment with it. But fingers crossed. Come on. Boop. Anybody see Anaconda? It came out 3 days ago. I don't know if it's any good. The reviews were kind of like, oh, it's great, or, you know, because it was funny, or, it's terrible. I'm curious. I haven't. No, nobody's seen it. I don't know. It's got Jack Black and Paul Rudd. I feel like that would work and probably be funny, but I don't know if I want to go through the time of watching it. Go.
Hello.
Jimmy, hi. How's it going? Hope you're doing well on this. It's a Sunday.
If you can get a car battery to charge in 9 minutes and provide the amps for 600 miles, why the hell do cell phones barely survive 24 hours?
I know, right? Maybe we could get those for our cell phone. That'd be kind of cool, right? You know, you charge it for 9 minutes and it'll last a week. Maybe Spotify takes up a lot of power. I don't know. I know. I surprisingly, just scrolling through X sucks out the battery life like you wouldn't believe. I'm actually amazed how much battery life gets sucked out just scrolling through X. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, how much power does a GIF take? You know? Aren't lithium batteries just folds of old of the metal? I have no idea. I know nothing about lithium unless this is a Nirvana song. Boom, 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 boom. All right, well, I don't know. If people need a laugh, maybe this will help. I don't know. Where's that the ion part? No idea. Boop. This guy. You very rarely see cool Army of Darkness stuff, and I'm kind of sick to death of Funkos, but hey, they're making an Army of Darkness Funko. Evil Ash. Bro. I don't know when it's sold out. Okay, never mind. Sold out, but yeah, no, it might be in stores somewhere. It wasn't when we had this tab open 2 days ago. Yeah. Oh, well. But no, it exists. I'm sure you can get it from scalpers on eBay. Sigh. All right, what's this garbage? E-machines. Computers with the promise of never being obsolete in 1999. Look at it. It says it. Never obsolete. Yo, you can plug this in right now and it'll still work. Especially with these old ports. I don't even know if that's USB. Look, it's got 64 megabytes of, what is that, RAM? Oh, God. Wow, 20 gigabyte hard drive. Oof. That's pretty good. 56K modem, bro? Wow, yo. These E-machines, they'll last forever. Especially with Windows 98 in it. Is that 98? Oh, God. And America Online. Never obsolete, chat. Never obsolete. That is not a USB. Yeah, I can't see because on my screen I'm looking at it's very small. Let me take a look. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what kind of port that is. Floppy drive? It does have a floppy drive. Oh, and a DVD. Look, DVD-ROM. Bro. Look at that. Never obsolete. Thank you, E-machines, for just being that perpetual piece of equipment I can use anytime I need to. Oh, God. I'm amazed that they actually put that never obsolete. Does anybody sue them and try to hold them to that? Because I feel like that's a class action. Yeah. I looked it up. Lithium batteries don't use acid, but they do have liquid that burns the skin. Yeah, we had a battery leak in once, and it got on our skin. Yo, that burns. That burns like you wouldn't believe. I can't imagine what the lithium one does. Boop. Oh, I found this funny, and I wish we could have shared it during Christmas. Look, whoever put this together, this is hilarious. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from Max, Chip, and all of us at Shrek's department store. This is brilliant. I like this. This is funny. That's hilarious. Merry Christmas. That's a game I haven't referenced in like a decade and a half. Oh, God. Will it play Haze? Maybe. Was that part of the movie promotion? I guess. I don't know. I don't remember ever seeing this. So, you know, when the movie came out, I wasn't really paying attention to promotions. Yeah. Look at that. Merry Christmas. There you go. Come on, Christopher Walken was awesome in that movie. What else we got? What game is this? I don't know. But I want this. Catman 1. Nice. Look, Octopus Silverware Caddy. I don't have any silverware, but damn, this looks cool. Look at that. This is a caddy. You put stuff in there. Maybe your remote controls or something. Who gets rid of this? Look at that. It's got a little octopus on it with the arms and stuff. That's cool. That's a cool design. You don't see designs like that. You know? That is cool. I like that. How much did they pay for it? Oh my God. What the I can't even zoom in. God. That's cool. Nice. All right, I know the cool stuff exists, but I never find it in thrift stores. Nah, it's just an octopus. Y'all not gonna believe this? Bro, this person got this online apparently. Facebook Marketplace, $50. These are like all the original Star Wars things for $50. Look, Darth Vader. It's got an old sticker on it. $50. I would totally buy these for $50. Look at that. You got a stormtrooper. And here's the impressive thing, because I've noticed this happens with newer toys. You see how the little blister pack here, that's what I think they used to call them, the glue, it's actually still on, right? We have gotten reaction figures, which are basically retro type versions of this on same cardboard backing and all that other stuff, whose blister packs have basically popped off because they use such cheap freaking glue that it's astounding. But back in the day, yo, they put this in there. It's like, this thing did not come off at all, ever. It was crazy. Crazy. Look at that. They got that guy. Come on. Billy D. Williams, bro. You got little robot guys, stuff like that. That's kind of cool, though. Look at that. $50. Star Wars, Kenner style. What do you mean Kenner style? They are Kenner. That's it. Figure collection, 6 figures. $50. Dude, that's like $8 a piece. That's crazy. That's crazy. Those toys are worth more out of the box? No, probably not. But it amazes me. These came out in like what, late 70s, early 80s? Well, all right, Return of the Jedi was like 83, right? But this is 40 years old, and it's still in the packages. Like, these things have not popped off, you know? But newer ones do. They like literally degrade almost instantly. And I don't know what glue they're using, or they had back then. Probably super toxic, but whatever. Yeah, at least the collectibles were cool. Back in the day, they made everything to last, even the glue. Yeah. I would have charged $80 each. Yeah, well, you know, Facebook Marketplace. I guess keep an eye out. What? And actually, what idiot would have got at a $100,000 start? Work on a Foamy and PG movie. Yeah, no, well, we played the lotto and didn't win. Yeah. Somebody else won. Wasn't us. They got one person won to like the $1.6 billion. And I'm like, oh man, I hope they're supporting us on Patreon. I guess we'll find out when they cash the check, right? Amazing punk jacket I found today. Oh man, it's gone. They deleted the post. That was a cool jacket. Has anybody seen this movie, and is it funny? Because we had this open, and it's got Danny DeVito in, and Matthew Broderick is just like hit or miss depending on what he's in. I don't know if this is any good. I feel like I've asked this before. No, it's boring. Really? It's boring? I figured Danny DeVito would be doing some weird, crazy crap in this. Yeah, because we were going through like Christmas movies, and I'm like, oh, dude, Deck the Halls. I don't think I've ever seen this. Matthew Broderick. Matthew Broderick. There you go. He does, but it's generic. So it's just like a generic kind of holiday comedy. 2006. Does pretty good. Basically, it's 2 neighbors fighting about the Christmas decorations on the other house and trying to be seen from space. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if that would be fun. I feel like if you watch Christmas Vacation, you get the kind of, just like, yeah, right. Like, oh my God, dude. Look at this. Zelda speedrunner completes marathon 100% run that took 4 straight days. 4 straight days. This is dedication. All right. I like speedrunning, and I like seeing what people could do. 4 straight days. 4. Look. Legend of Zelda game. Let's see. Craziest part, this wasn't even a one-time thing. Let's see. Who already finished a 100% playthrough of every 3D Zelda game in January 2023, as shown on the YouTube channel. At the time for the, okay, speedrun. Okay, so 100% Zelda playthrough through December included all. So they did this. They played all these games between an 18-minute Ocarina of Time speed runs. But okay, the other ones got short. So these are all speed runs, but they had to do 100%. Dude, that's crazy. Dude, 4 days? That's dangerous. Depends on whether most folks could do it in less. Yeah, I mean, people can, but I mean, just to be awake for 4 days is crazy. The full run took 56 hours. Huh. There's a 56-hour VOD out there somewhere, so if you're bored. I don't know. If you're the streamer doing this or anybody thinking of doing this, be careful. Sleep is important. Your body knows that. You may not, but oof. What if they start hallucinating Zelda characters, right? Dedication for a single mental illness, right? Oh, some of the fun me IRL things. Look at this. Me waiting for my phone to stop ringing because I don't use it for that. You know how many actual phone calls I've had to deal with in the last year? I think 2. Everything else has been text, which was about 5. I don't use it for that. Ads, come on. We're going through me IRL. I don't know. Do people normally talk on the phone? I still see DDR arrows. They're burned in your retina. Like the Tetris effect, but for DDR. I end the calls. I'm trying to listen to music, right? That is the worst, where it's like you got a phone call, you're listening to music, and then all the volume just drops and just messes up your vibe, and you're like, oh, God. Let's see. This is true in all walks of life. Around age 25, you get a random permanent debuff. Yeah, mine was patience. I used to be patient. Now I'm just like, everybody get the hell out of my way. I got crap to do. All right, ads are starting in about a couple seconds, but it's so rude to the caller. Well, it's rude to call. Up. Is reduced patience a debuff? Other people look at it that way. I do not. No, the whole thing about like having little patience, there's 2 things of it. There's 2 sides of that. Having very little patience is bad because you get aggravated real quick, right? And essentially you just want to get to whatever the hell you're doing. The benefit of that is you're super focused on what needs to be done and you don't have patience for other people's BS. But then, of course, everybody looks at that as being rude, which in turn does tend to be a debuff socially. It's like a -10 to your charisma. No, when you have a conversation and they're going on with some long-winded story and you're just like, yeah, can you get to the end of this? Yeah, come on. You've been talking for 20 minutes about absolutely nothing, okay? I don't need your side quest to get challah bread, all right? Just, me IRL. What you do during small talk. Hey, nod and smile, plot your escape. See, I'm always in this realm right here. Right here. Plot your escape. Lack of patience. Oh God, it's true. So really fun. What your mom's joke? Picture 3 books on the shelf. Bottom line says. After mom's bottom line. The top line. Back above $3. That's a lot for my brain to keep track of. Oh, this one. Hey, when you open your task manager and everything starts working, fear will keep them in line. I feel like this happens every time I try to do some kind of tech thing on Don's computer. Something will go squiffy. I'll walk in there and I'll have this expression on and it'll just start working. I feel like computers know. It's kind of like AI. If you ask an AI assistant stuff and you're really snotty about it, they'll give you a direct answer a lot quicker. Yeah. It's funny because it's true. What's up? What are you doing?
Reading my Bible.
Yeah, how's that going?
Going okay.
Yeah.
What you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Well, I know you're
Yeah.
streaming, but what y'all talking about?
This.
What's that?
When you open up the task manager and everything starts working.
Oh yeah, it's like you're threatening.
Yeah, fear will keep them in line.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. That's what happens when I work on your computer. As soon as I get in there, it's just like, it's that guy.
Like,
Everybody be good.
It's like, oh, maybe I should get John, and it immediately fixes.
All right. So what are you doing?
Make coffee.
What kind of coffee? Is it coffee ice cream?
Pumpkin.
Oh,
It's not
pumpkin.
Not everything in the world is.
It
filled
could
with
be.
ice cream
It could
now.
be. Everything could be ice cream. You're not looking at it right.
You are seeing everything through
Yes.
the ice cream lens.
Everything is seen through the cone of an ice cream cone.
Oh,
What? Ice cream.
ice cream.
Yeah, there you go.
Did you talk about because I saw you showed the guitar.
Yeah.
The
What?
cigar box.
Cigar? No. Why would I talk about the cigar box guitar I didn't make?
Because
That's like showing a blank piece of paper and saying, look at a picture I didn't draw.
it's in the pile of unfinished projects.
Yeah, with a blank piece of paper next to the pictures I didn't draw on it. It's pointless. It's not a thing. We can look it up later.
I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. We're having ice cream for dinner.
Oh.
There's two types of ice cream. There's the nutritional one that I made, with all the ingredients and stuff, and then we got the dessert ice cream. So we have a dinner ice cream and a dessert ice cream.
Man cannot live.
Yes, they can.
Alone.
Yes, they can, because there's sugars and there's salts and there's nutrients and there's vitamins. You got all that stuff in there. You need vitamins.
I'm gonna go now.
All right.
Back to my reading.
You go back and read.
Bye.
You read things. This one has no faith in dinner ice cream. Sad.
As I'm sitting reading my Bible, you say I have no faith.
You have no faith in dinner ice cream? What would Jesus do? Have more ice cream. What? I'm gonna see if I can work out a meal plan that just rotates around ice cream, but is packed with the nutrients that you would need in actual meals. So you need some protein, you need some vitamins, some vitamin C and stuff like that. What? All part of a balanced breakfast. Ice cream. All right, let's get this guy off here. What's here? MeRL. Did you know by replacing your potato chips with grapefruit as a snack, you can lose up to 90% of what little joy you still have left in your life? This is true. There was this one thing, every time a doctor is like, well, why don't you try grapefruit? I'm like, I hate grapefruit. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I don't like citrusy things. I find them annoying, tart, and they're assaulting every sense of flavor that I have in my mouth. All right? No, I'd rather have my bag of potato chips because I would like to retain the little bit of joy that I have left in my life. Right? Blend Flintstones vitamin into protein ice cream. Done. Yeah, or those gummy vitamins. Gummy multivitamins. You just chop them up into little bits. Dude, you're golden, bro. That's the thing. I would totally do that. That's bad advice. Grapefruit can mess up how you absorb medication, either by making you absorb not enough or way too much. This is true. Every time I've looked up a medication, they're like, yeah, avoid grapefruit. And I'm like, why? What is with the grapefruit that's so evil to everybody? It doesn't matter what medicine you're on, may react with grapefruit. Why? What the hell? It is bizarre. Like, I don't understand it. But what do we got? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, we got a story to tell you, too. Went to cancel a streaming service that was like $10.99 a month. And they were like, lol, okay, you got us. How about $2.99? Going to spend tomorrow cancel threatening every service in my life. I am not even joking about this. You know what Amazon did? We tried to get Dawn some like decent headphones, right? For, based on the ones that she already has. You probably already heard the story if you're over there, but the short of it is they sound like garbage. So we're sending them back, right? So we got them through Amazon, and Amazon was like, yo, are you sure you want to return this? And we're like, yes. Do you want any technical help? No, unless you're going to put new drivers in it to not sound like garbage, right? Amazon then said, you know what? We will refund you a portion of the sale or the cost of the thing if you keep it. They were going to give me like $20. They're like, we'll give you $20. Be a $20 credit on your account. Would you want that? And I'm like, is this what you're trying to do? Are you trying to bribe me and not send us back? And I was like, no, I'm sending this back. It's going away. It's going away. It's going away. But apparently that's a new business practice because I've never had that happen before, ever. It's usually the items I get are so tiny that they're like, you know what, just keep it. Or it's like, yeah, all right, fine, here's your refund. But for them to try to barter with me, well, we'll give you $20 if you keep it. No. It hurts their bottom line to take stuff back. Oh, no. Oh, Amazon. Oh, no. Maybe they just do that during the holidays. So people are just like, well, yeah, I'll deal with it. I got $20 off. This thing, look at this. After a CT scan of this 1,000-year-old Buddha statue, scientists found the remains of a mummified monk inside. They literally put a monk in a statue. Are you kidding me? There's a person in this. How did they do that? Is that legal? Dude, that's crazy. This guy's never going to get a break from meditation now. They're there forever. That's creepy, dude. Bro. Now, this kind of goes a little bit beyond mummification.
The Gilded Age.
Yeah, literally. Like, how do you do that? Did you just pour hot metal over them and then work around it? Because that's kind of crazy. Thousands of years before carbonite. Yeah, I don't think you can thaw them out, though. Just sit perfectly still. I'm assuming they were dead first, and then they just kind of, you know, put them into pose and then kind of made a mold around them. I don't know. That's tricky. Like, I wouldn't even know how you would work that, but that happened. That's interesting now. Boop. Look at this. In Russia, scientists have successfully revived the prehistoric plant Silene stenophilia, a Pleistocene flower from about 32,000 years ago, using frozen seeds found in a squirrel burrow in the Siberian permafrost. This was done to understand ancient floral and climate adaptations. Thanks to the squirrels that always are hoarding crap, we got a plant that hasn't been seen in 32,000 years. Squirrels. They're like, you know what? We're going to need these later. Tell me that's not crazy. That's crazy. Dude, I wonder what kind of weird medical properties these might have. You know? Dude, I'd be sciencing the hell out of this right now. Pretty cool. Damn squirrels. I mean, yay, squirrels. Right? What if squirrels just hoarded all the weird things that should have been dead, and then people are now bringing them back, and then this thing starts turning into spores and basically stifles the atmosphere in which we breathe? Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. Probably good drugs. Yeah, we'll hope. Oh, dude, I found this interesting too. Look, when people born deaf develop schizophrenia, they typically do not hear voices. Instead, they often hallucinate visual images of disembodied hands signing to them or disembodied lips moving because their brain processes language as a visual experience rather than an auditory one. Bro, I never even questioned that. People with schizophrenia who hear voices. If you're deaf and you don't know voices, you're just going to see hallucinating hands. But monks starve themselves and eat pine needles to mummify themselves while they are still alive. Well, that sounds like a lot of work. That sounds even scarier. Yeah, I could deal with voices in my head because I could just tell them to shut up. But, you know, flying hands doing gestures is kind of a little bit more annoying. Imagine getting a cochlear implant and a hallucination start making sounds at you. That'd be horrifying. Yeah. That's crazy, though. I never thought about it, but science looked at it and said, hey, I wonder what you know, deaf people do with schizophrenia. They're like, no, I'm just seeing moving lips. Like the intro Rocky Horror Picture Show, just constantly yapping at me. Let's see. Oh, yo, gamers, wake up. Gamers. Gamer bro, look at this. Look, under Lost Media, Lost Sega Channel content recovered after decades reveal over 140 previous unseen Mega Drive games. All right. This was basically through cable. Look at this. Look at this. A significant discovery came to light in the field of video game preservations. More than 140 games associated with the Sega Channel, Sega's digital distribution service from the 1990s, have been recovered after having been considered lost for decades. The Sega Channel operated between 1994 and 1998 on the Mega Drive Genesis and allowed users to download games temporarily via cable television. What? I didn't even know that was a thing, which caused much of its catalog to disappear once the service was discontinued. Bro, we got 144 Sega Mega Drive games available now. The recovery was made possible through access to original backup tapes and archival materials. Can't read?
Classic Sega.
Well, we'll see. I don't know what kind of games they are. Could be Flappy Bird. We don't know. Thank you. And archival materials kept by former employees involved in the service's operation, later organized by preservation initiatives. Among the recovered content are exclusive ROMs, alternate versions of well-known games, prototypes, and titles that were never officially released on cartridge. What? In several cases, these versions include extra stages, adjustments made specifically for the Sega Channel format, or content that does not exist in any other commercial releases. Bro. It's on gamehistory.org, too. So, beyond its technical relevance, the discovery is historically significant, as the Sega Channel can be seen as a precursor to modern digital distributions and subscription-based gaming services. Recovering this material prevents the permanent loss of an important chapter in the industry's history and highlights the importance of digital preservations and safeguarding video game culture heritage. Thank you. Whoever did this, thank you. Yo, because, dude, that's impressive. Look. Dude, 140 Mega Drive ROMs recovered. My dude. I'm curious as, like, what they are and, like, how they play and all that fun stuff. Yep, subscription-based gaming services are terrible. And here's a perfect example. 140 games just would have been gone forever if some genius didn't say, you know, let me hold on to this. That's all you got to do. You know, if you're that one person who likes a song or something like that, that's so obscure, nobody has ever heard of it, you know, maybe just hold on to it. You know, maybe put it on archive.org or whatever if it's like super, super obscure. You know, like if you ever have like an indie band cassette from like the 80s or 90s that nobody's ever heard. It's not on any streaming service or anything like that. The people who made it probably aren't even in a band anymore. They don't care, whatever. The tapes got lost. There was a flood in their basement. Everything's gone. You just post that up. You never know. Yeah. I don't know. We got a lot of weird, obscure crap like that we've just held on to. And I'm just like, one day we're going to archive this stuff and just post it somewhere under a different account. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we talked about that. Get out of here. What else we got here? Gaming. Gaming. What's going on in the gaming? What do we got? Boop. Imagine an Avatar game, but Planet Side 2. No, forget about Avatar. One magical summer. Don't care. Stop getting nostalgic about all this crap, man. Come on. Future. A 94-year-old grandma is level 1,720 Diamond Grandmaster at Free Cell. Wow. That's impressive, actually. Free Cell? Free Cell, chat. Wow. Looking for a short, narrative-driven game with strong atmosphere. No. Torn between two controllers. Well, that's got to hurt. What is this? Tainted Grail. Boy, that came out of nowhere. What else we got here? We're stuck in this loop of 5 American cities. Let's just get used to it. Former Rockstar dev reveals GTA Tokyo almost actually happened, but fell by the wayside. What? Yo, GTA Tokyo would have been awesome, but I feel like we have the Yakuza game, so we probably don't need it. Dude, the Yakuza games get churned out relatively quickly. All the stories are super good quality, and they're fun. Yeah. I guess Free Cell does have rankings. I didn't even know that. What, Metal Gear... I had this open for a reason, but I'm not sure what it was. Star Citizen. Getting tired of the same headlines every year. Here is a 18-minute video to give more nuance and context about Star City. Who cares? If you're tired of headlines every year, I'm fine with not watching an 18-minute video. You kidding me? Oh, this thing. That was it. That was it. Look, games from... did I have this opened here? Oh, that could have saved me some time. Look, games from the mid-90s were considered ancient by the mid-2000s. Games from the mid-2000s felt... I can't read. Random, you got to roll. Equal to or greater than... 15, but it's a shiny. And it's a spicy. Shiny spicy. All right, what do we got? Spicy. Shiny. 18. That works. All right, pick a number, any number. If you want, we can just do some lippy whatever. Boop. Pick a number, any number. Boom. Ooh, that gave me a number. Nice. There's a lot of side boob there. Just saying. 27. Let's go all the way down to 27. Hits Mike. Nice. Got it. Cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice. Boop. Cool. We got a shiny. Boom. All right. There we go. Let me start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning here. Look, okay, games from the mid-1990s were considered ancient by the mid-2000s. Games from the mid-2000s felt dated by the mid-2010s. But games from the mid-2010s still feel very comparable to those in the 2020s. It feels as though evolution in gaming has reached a state of diminishing returns. Yeah, much like Reddit itself. So let's see. We had, we had Batman over here, 94, I guess. 94. And then we had Doom in 93. 96. Those are terrible. All right, what else we got here? All right, 2005. Yeah, I mean, that was a big leap. Yeah, look at that. Chibidow. Yeah, Tomb Raider, 2006. Yeah, considering that's, all right, what do we got here? 2015. Yeah, 10 years. Well, 9 years. That's a big leap, too. Boom. All right. 2016, 2004. That's like 15 years. So 2015, 2005. Yeah, Batman, dude, for 2015, Batman was absolutely ridiculous. Now, 2026, all right, you're really going to make a comparison with a Lego Batman? You know, I mean, this is, I don't know how good our graphics are in 2026 because, you know, we got, look, I mean, this is so much better. This is Legos, okay? Come on. All right, let's try this. 2025, 2026. Yeah, you know, aside from the lighting and the higher contrast, I can see what they're going with. I mean, frame rates have gotten better, and so has pixel density. This would look just as good as this if it had better lighting and maybe spiffier textures. But yeah, chat, do you think we're in diminishing returns now? Because honestly, part of me feels like this is somewhat accurate. Like, we haven't had a really big jump in gaming graphics in a bit, right? Well, we had like ray tracing and stuff, but that ends up washing out a lot of the colors and details. So it's kind of like, hey, Adam, what's up? How's it going? Trying to catch a stream. Hey, Cassie, hi. Stupid Twitch hasn't been telling me when you're streaming for ages now. It's always Wednesday evening at 5 o'clock and noon on Sundays. And then Dawn streams basically every other day at around 5. Except Saturday, which is 2. Yeah, so you can just put it in your calendar. Like, I'm not putting that in my calendar. People be like, what is this? Alert. Watch Pumpkin Guy. What is it? Rely on my notifications way too much. Yeah, me too. And then all of a sudden, I'm wondering why my plants are dying. Yeah, it's like water plants. Oh, yeah. So I don't know if graphics have necessarily gotten better. They got all right. I mean, you know, But the weird thing about stuff like this, if you're making a retro, you know, pixel art kind of thing, it still holds up. Like, this still holds up. These, not so much. Like, 96 was kind of rough. Yeah, when you got to the 2000s, a little less rough, but, you know, So this was kind of like, you definitely have a particular point in time with these over here. You're like, yeah. You got a lot of retro games that look like this now, which is kind of fun. But, Iris boobs were, what, biggest in 06? Yeah, I guess. Or did they just keep trying to make them bigger? Was that the thing? Like, dude, let's see how many polygons we can use here. I guess. Maybe she's got push-up polygons. We don't know. Women are mysterious. I don't know. Gaming, get good. Blasphemous is good. Oh, it's pixel art? Yeah, definitely. What's going on here? Bethesda developing Fallout 5 concurrently with Elder Scrolls 6. Which means they may or may not be spreading themselves too thin. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea. Well, I mean, at least they're working on it. Another Fallout, another Elder Scrolls. So, you know it's going to release. Everyone's going to complain about the bugs, and then everyone's going to mod the hell out of it, and then everyone's going to enjoy it for 5 decades. What happened here? Oh, yeah, dude. This is kind of gross. Look. Merry Christmas. Thousands gather under a 10-foot mistletoe in D.C. to set Guinness record for festive smooches. You are all going to be sick and filled with diseases. Everyone's going to be like, why does D.C. have this uptick in mono and flu? Yeah, it all started here. This is stupid. This was the dumbest thing you could have done. During flu season, pack a bunch of people in there and say, yeah, just kiss each other. Let me get some water. No, I'm sure Gene Simmons wasn't involved in Kissmas, but I'm sure he's probably trying to sue them right now. You know, you can't use the word kiss without my express written consent. Just imagine the people that enjoy spreading diseases. Why do people enjoy doing that? There are literally people who have diseases that are like, yeah, I'm going to go around and give diseases to other people. What the hell's wrong with you? Keep your diseases to yourself. Humanity's got enough of them. It's not like they're kissing random strangers. Yeah, but you're densely packed with other strangers. You know? That's not good. That's not great. That's not something I want to do. All right, what else we got here? Oh, I need this. I want this sign. Look at this. Look, this area is slightly haunted, but manageable. All right, technically this is an art installation, but it's hilarious to me. Dude, I want this. Put it on a, you know, if you got a welcome mat or something, you know? This area is slightly haunted, but manageable. I guarantee you it would deter certain people from knocking on your doors. It raised my hopes and then sank them. Wanted to rock and roll all night. Nope. Don't. Okay. What other fascinating art exhibits have been put out there? Really? So this place is slightly haunted. Really? Okay, we got to start upping our game in what's considered an art installation. This is kitschy nonsense you see in somebody's garden, okay? This isn't an art installation. A banana taped to a wall isn't an art installation. Flickering lights in an empty room is not an art installation. We really got to start making art actually art. Okay? The only benefit this has is that AI can't do text well yet. All right? Tedious. Don't. Yeah, that's what they should have said to the artist. What is this? Stranger Things Season 5. Don't care. What else we got here? Broken Law. Unfollow. Unfollow. I know it's a game. I was going through game stuff. I haven't even gotten there yet. What else we got here? What's happening? There's retro things. What do I look at? M&M's. Do they still make crispy M&M's? Because I never see them. They're basically like, what were those Crunch bars or something that had like little Crispies in them? Right? Do they still make these? I haven't seen them in ages. Yeah, because this is apparently, what, 2000s or something? I don't know. Yeah, maybe I got to look. No, because I could put these in my ice cream. You know what I'm saying? I could put these in my ice cream. That is I haven't gotten into like little mix-ins and stuff that you can put into the ice cream yet. So I'm looking at cookie dough and all that other fun stuff. Remember M&M's minis that came in little tubes? Are those still a thing? I have no idea. Like I haven't looked at M&M's in a while, just because like the last time I got them, the chocolate was really subpar. Be the first to comment. No. Let's see. Remember burning CDs and mixes and feeling like you had some control over your life? Hey, Future One. Nice. Let's see what kind of control this person had. Let's see. They had body count, Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake, Justin Timberlake, Justin Timberlake, Justin Timberlake, Justin Timberlake, Justin Timberlake, Justin Timberlake. Okay, I don't know how much control you have over your life if you're just putting Justin Timberlake on everything. And Britney Spears, Destiny Child's, NSYNC. My God, you had terrible taste in music. They have Nirvana in here, but I feel like this is just a person who has whatever's in the top 40. Oh, God.
Certificate deposit?
Nope. I had to think about that because I'm not up on my banking terms. I'm like, what the hell? CD certified to say? There you go. Yeah. Married with children. Al versus Kelly's boyfriend. I don't know. What is this? What is this device? Look, a photo phone. Long lost Retrotech Marvel gets restored. I don't know what a photo phone is. Don't be loud. Don't be loud. All right. So what? They got it. I don't know what a photo phone is. I don't need a whole thing here, dude. Okay, they got things here. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Jubidow. They're restoring it. Congratulations. Fast forward. What do we got here? Dude, that's pretty cool. What the hell's a photo phone? Dude, oh, get out of here. I'm still looking at this. What is that? Is that like a phone in there? So, is this working as intended? Look, normal picture. Camera, hold, copy. What is this? Template, digital. This is like one of those weird devices I know nothing about. So I'm just like, what the hell is this? Maybe I'll watch the video later, but I'm not going to do it on stream because, you know, internet ruins everything. But he threw out something. What is this? Drive? Oh, God. All right. I don't know. That looked cool. I do like old tech, and I like when people rebuild it because it looks like there's actual numbers on here for a phone. No, you don't stick your head in it. That's how you get irradiated. Look, there's a USB in there? Really? Nobody commented on this. This is like the weirdest thing. I was expecting some kind of insight. I got to leave that open. My haul from secondhand Japan source thrift store. Japan source thrift store. Bro. Wow, they found all this crap? Yo! They have Breath of the Wild soundtrack vinyl? I got distracted. I want to look at this anyway. What is this? Yeah, some more stuff. Hero Academia. More Hero Academia. Got little pins. Where is this sourced place of Japanese thrift? What the hell? I don't got any place like that. Look at this. JoJo? Come on. Look at that little acrylic standees. This is ridiculous. I hate you. I don't know where this place is. Total was more or less 10 USD. Oh, God, after conversion. Oh, so it's probably a place in Japan. All right. Yeah, it might be in one of those book off, hard off, soft off, whatever their places are called over there. That's crazy. I'm a little bitter. Gaming. What else we got here? Yo, did this game actually come out? Look, Batman, Vengeance Advertisement, Silicon Mag, issue 42, February 20, 2002. Did this game actually come out? I don't even remember seeing this. Batman Vengeance? It was like animated series one. Where the hell is this? Was this an actual game? And was it on PlayStation? Batman Vengeance. Water. Thirsty. Dude, I didn't even know this thing existed. A darker justice must be served. Oh, they got serious. Batman game was fine. It was fine. Was it like fine? Or was it like, that was fine? I know, I can't tell. Text doesn't have tone. I don't know. I'm curious. I got all these weird little curiosities of all these weird retro Batman things. I wonder if Kevin Conroy did stuff for it. Joker's looking a little derpy here, but, you know, whatever. Hard to make those characters 3D and look decent. All right, leaving the tab open. Got to do research. What is this? Hey! Look at that. Crystal Lake Teenage Jason Voorhees reportedly appears in Friday the 13th, A24 prequel series. Exclusive. All right, we're getting more of this. So, you know that's happening. Know that it's happening. What's up? Future High. How's it going? So I was distracted by internet. What's we got here? Oh, yo! Longtime Cure guitarist Perry Bamonte dies. Dude, former rodeo, he was what? Inducted with the band into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2019. Dude, the bassist died. I don't know what he died of, but he did. The Cure, dude. The Cure. The Cure. Bassist. He died. He was a good bassist. Sad. Sad. Last album was all right. All right, so that's another person on the not alive list. Oh, good. It gets ridiculous. Oh, but speaking people who are alive, bro. New Gru. I didn't think it would happen, but look, we're getting a new Gru comic by Sergio Aragones. Right? I never knew how to pronounce their name. Bro, no, not the bassist. Yeah, they're dead. Dude. Well, I always like the art. It's very detailed for what it is, you know? Yeah, so not till April, but I'm glad they're still making stuff. This thing has been around forever. It is literally new. Look. New humorous Gru adventure begins. When did this come out? This is like early 80s, right? I feel like the very... God, maybe 82? I want to say this has been going on for about 40 years. Like, it's been going around to other... You know, I think it used to be on Marvel, and then it was like on whatever, and then it ended up on Dark Horse. I have 120 plus Gru comics. Might be worth something after all these years. Some of them might be. I don't know. Sergio can draw really fast? Really? This would take me forever. Like, dude, all that detail and stuff, that's a lot going on there. Plus all these little lines and puffy little things there. Maybe I should watch videos of them draw, learn something. I'm going to learn me something. Because that's crazy. They have a fun, whimsical style. But, dude, even all those little people in there, that's crazy. You know? Look at that. They even decided to put pumpkins in there. Thank you. See? They're representing. Nice. Cool. All right. Well, leave the tab open. Now, it makes me want to revisit Gru now and look at videos of the way this guy draws. No, we can draw fast, but I'm not this good. Yeah. Whatever. But this guy, dude, look, it's happening. Nicolas Cage is going to be John Madden. Bloody Angel 1 bingo. I'm not into sports in any capacity whatsoever, but you throw Nicolas Cage in there as John Madden, I feel like it's going to be fun. This is going to be fun. It's got to be fun. I can't imagine this not being fun. Sponsored by Ace Paints. There it is. Yeah. It's let's see. And the year already packed with video game movies, including don't care. Long-winded. There you go. There's a trailer out there, I guess, or a teaser. That's gonna be weird. They're like, even though there's a lot of video game movies coming out in 2026, this is John Madden. We're not talking about the video game, you derp. Look, he's got the little squiggles and arrows and stuff, too. It's pretty good. What? Oh, all right. You ready for this? All right, let's get retro for a second. We got 2 retro games I didn't even know were on Steam until I was browsing the Steam shop. You ready? This one. This is an old time gal. Think Dragon's Lair, right? But anime. Dragon's Lair, but anime. Time gal. I didn't know anything about this, and then I saw it, and I was like, all right, let me do research on this. And basically, there's a lot of quick time events. Again, this is how I feel like when I stub my toe. I'm just like, bro. Apparently, it's been kind of HD remastered a bit. I don't know how it plays, but from everything that I've read, it's essentially like a Dragon's Lair type game. So it might be super difficult, but supposedly there's another one here too. This one, Ninja Hayate HD remaster. I think it's the same thing, like quick time events. That was a decent game, but I like Road Avenger better. See, I've never played that. There were a lot of games. I didn't have a lot of games growing up, so it's like if I had something like this, I'd probably be playing it constantly. I think this said it had like, what do you call it, settings? So difficulty settings. Yeah, so you can give yourself extra lives. You can make it like easier to play and all that other fun stuff, which is kind of cool. But it's also got the a new remastered voice work, but then the original arcade kind of thing, which might be fun and nostalgic. I don't know, but that's kind of cool. The other one that I saw that I didn't even know was on Steam, bro, Fear Effect. Dude, the PlayStation game. The PlayStation game from back in the day, dude. They put it on Steam of all places. There's that crazy cel-shaded thing. I don't know if it holds up, but my God, if you're a retro gamer and you've ever played this is going to be like, what? Be like, holy crap, I can't believe it. Dude, I don't know. I was actually a little... Dude, I think it's like $7 or something like that. How much is it? Yeah, it's like $7. And it's January 5th. All right. And look, it just came out recently, and they patched it recently, too, so yay. What is that? Limited Run Games, I guess, published it. Here's the thing. I don't know how long this is going to be on Steam. Because usually I feel like this is going to be like a license thing from whatever company. Unless Limited Run Games got it, and it's just going to be on there forever. Yeah, you're going to need those extra lives. Yeah, I want all of them. But the other game also has a, what is it? A continue if you die feature. So it's not like you got to go all the way back to the beginning. So that's kind of cool. Time Gal. I might just watch it on YouTube. I don't... This I'm tempted to get because I played this a really long time ago. And for $7, you know, it's not terrible, but it was one of those like, look, pioneering cel-shaded cinematic action game returns. That's one of those weird games that like I was like, wow, it looks like, you know, you saw early, I guess, low poly count games and how they looked, like early Tomb Raider. They did not look great, but if you take that and make it cel shading, it actually works well and looks a little bit more palatable, at least visually. Seen one brief cutscene of Time Gal, someone's animated forum signature back in the mid-late 2000. It was rather provocative. Well, anime's got to have some kind of provocative-y stuff. It's got full voice active, innovative cel shading graphics for the time, soundtrack by Vat Firmus and Jason Arcola. I don't know. Full motion video environments, revolutionary motion effects technology that puts you inside the action, allegedly. But again, this is an older game. I don't know when it came out originally. But this came out in August 2025. I didn't get a memo. I didn't get a note. I didn't get crap. Nobody told me nothing. All right, but no, it's out there. Kami still looks great 20 years later because of its art style. Yeah, that is it's one of those things where it's like, all right, let's go. You know, get a good art style. It can just look timeless. Stupid food. All right, let's see. I don't know how much is going to be here, but I'm kind of hoping that, you know, Christmas season and everything, people putting up their dumb meals of stupidity here, and it'll be at least interesting at the very slightest. There better be some stupid food. Every freaking time I go look at stupid food lately, there hasn't been anything. All right, paying for a little person to mutilate your food is crazy work. Oh, they're doing that thing again, huh? Yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, good, fantastic. It's not necessarily stupid food, it's stupid performance. Put that in stupid performance art. Reddit ad for toaster pastries that could never fit in a toaster. Oh, God. Yeah, you can't put that in a toaster. You're going to burn down everything. I think you toast them first and then put everything on there. Or bake them in the oven. Twisted California State Fair food creations. As if California doesn't have enough problems. What happened here? Fruit by the foot wrapped pizza. This looks like one of the most pathetic slices I've ever seen in my entire life, so I would not fault them for trying to spruce it up with some kind of flavor. That is a sad-looking pizza, bro. Oh, my God. Tonight's dinner. Fish. No thanks. 80 horrifying vintage recipes that would have made your party a success.
Make breakfast spooky.
Hey.
Spooky talk from toaster. Spooky, eat me toast. Yum, yum, yum. Human hand.
Human hand. Super delicious. No, I'm actually weird food vintage cookbooks. Why would this be good decades ago but not now? I'm curious. Give me a second. Always got to vet stuff. Boop, 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 boop. Come on. All right. All right, let's see. There's 80 of these. All right, well, this will take place as stupid food because I ain't doing this all day. 80 horrifying vintage recipes that would have made your party a success decades ago. Why? Hollandaise sauce on asparagus. Raisin brandy sauce on ham from Sanyo Microwave Cooking, 1985. Microwave cooking, huh? I don't know. Some people would like that. I don't know about that. Pineapple upside down cake from Betty Crocker. What? People like pineapple cake. I don't know. I don't think. Why would this be a disaster? A whale of a melon. Why wouldn't he eat the googly eyes? This is actually a lot better than the stuff I've seen on Stupid Foods. This is brilliant. Look at that. You fill a whole watermelon up with tiny little things. What's wrong with this? Why would this make your party a disaster? It's only a disaster if I'm inviting people who are not appreciative of stuff like this. Let's see. Choo-choo birthday train. What? Those little chocolate things? That's good. Each one's a little piece of cake. That's good. That's a good idea. I don't know about the weird little mint wheels. Those are kind of bizarre. Gift wrapping cake from Betty Crocker. Go!
My aunt used to make that watermelon salad thing in the 80s.
Nice. See, there you go. That looks fun. Just like fruit salad and a watermelon. Oh, that's pretty good. Thank you. What is this? So something that looks like a thing, but it's a cake. All right, that's not terrible. This chicken breast supreme from Better Homes. What's it? What? What's wrong with this? I was worried about this. What is this? This is a gelatinous lettuce carrot thing. I don't know. It's got mushrooms on it. It doesn't look bad. Main dish noodle pudding. All right, well. What else we got? Strawberry cream puff cake. Now, none of these are terrible. I'm not looking at these and aghast in horror. Spicy shrimp, luncheon mold, and quick bread. Yeah, I'm not. No, shrimp mold, I'm not really great. Quick bread, fine. And I don't want to wait for bread. Vermont turkey. What, I put a little sausage on them? Oh, you're wrapping us. Wow. Dude, they wrapped a turkey with sausage. That's crazy. Huh. What is this? The orange tang is on guard. What is this? Oh, dude, it looks like an evil version of Kirby. Look, it's the orange evil version of Kirby. Yeah? Come on, this is hilarious. I like this. You squint, it looks like Kirby. I like this. This is good. All right? I don't like orange, but this is cool. Veal roast confetti. Oh, God. What is all this in there? What is in that? What is all this weird stuff in there? What are these little blots and bloops? It looks like a panettone cake, but meat. Oh, I got no... Yeah. Oh. That is terrifying. All right, those are peanut bars, Pillsbury. Peanut bars? No, that's good. These are supposed to be terrible. None of this is terrible. Look at this. Look. Chicken loaves. Hot with curry sauce. Cold and jellied from Woman's Day Encyclopedia. I don't know about the cold. The gelatin thing is kind of weird for me. I've never really tried it, so I can't honestly judge it. It just looks weird to me. So that's my problem. Food within food. Exactly. Oven barbecue ribs. That looks good. That looks awesome, actually. Maybe get all these little orange slices or whatever the hell that is off there. Keep the onions. Onion tart. Onion tart? So dip, basically. All right. What? Prune pineapple dessert. Well, yeah, that'll cause some problems at the party. Yeah. I'm not going to sit there and eat a cup of prunes and then hang out at the party much longer. What else we got here? Mocha cheesecake. Serrano. Ooh, mocha cheesecake. Oh, dude, a bottle of amaretto? Oh, bro. Nice. These are more... I'm getting hungry looking at this. Ham asparagus shortcake. No thanks. What the hell is this? Sunday supper ring from Sunday supper? Timmy!
Let's kick that up a notch. Date pineapple on pizza.
No, date pineapple on pizza. Thank you. Flour tart. What's a flour tart? Oh, those look nice. I'm going through this faster. Tuna and salmon mold. Okay, chocolate sodas. Chocolate sodas. What's wrong with chocolate soda? Dude, there's nothing wrong with chocolate soda. Dude, that's a fountain drink. Old timey. I don't know what the hell happened here. What is this? Crummy from Tasty Treasure. That's literally just called crummy? What the hell's in it? This looks like a pie with like little cookies on top of it. It's kind of a mess. What else? Creamed ham, eggs, and mushroom. Oh, God, no. I don't like creamed things. It's weird. Fudgy caramel apples. Yeah, that's fine. What the hell's this? Upside down ham yam loaf from... upside down ham yam loaf? That looks a little weird. What's it got? Deep dish cherry pie. All right, these aren't... None of these are bad. Peppermint wafers. Okay. What is this? Your twist from how to garnish. What? Okay. These aren't terrible. No, what's the problem? It's cake. Yeah? Why would this be horrifying? What the hell is that? That looks awesome. Autumn chrysanthemum cake. Well, yeah, you wouldn't want that near like a cat or something, but still. What the hell are these? Macaroon custard tarts. That's awesome. All right, I can't even look at the rest of this because it's all a lie. Everyone's like, oh, they're the worst things ever. 80 horrifying vintage recipes that made your party a success decades ago. How's that horrifying? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. You lied to me. Raw food fanatics. Yeah, you're going to see them in a hospital. That's good. I'm at a loss for words. I can give you a couple. Oh, they're poofing up something. 6-1. Ah, they're poofing it up. Any reason? All right, skip to the end. I literally don't have time for this. What is this? Okay, they're putting in there. Okay, fantastic. You know, sometimes these things puff up in the oven without you having to puff it. All right, so you're opening it up, and then there's a bunch of stuff in there. So basically, you made a terrible pizza with a dome over it. Good job. What is that? Deep fried Nashville chicken burger. Dude, it's deep fried. Come on. Chicken burger? Let's go. What is it? Chinese things? Yeah, I don't think you need any more sauce. What else we got here? Virginia restaurant calls fruit salad. That's pretty funny. I don't know what the hell that is. What's that? The snake. Dish ingredients. Mayo for the snake and 2 peppercorns for its eyes. Here's a plate of mayo. Good. Mixing cheddar cheese and Dr. Pepper. See, there you go. Look, cheddar cheese and Dr. Pepper. Oh, my God. Bro. It tastes just like Dr. Pepper cheesecake. I don't think it does. And why is there Dr. Pepper cheesecake? Why? Proof America is living in 2050. No. If anything, it would be 1850 at the rate we're going. Try to guess before the end of the video. I guess I'm not going to. The food they served my grandma at the nursing home she's in. Oh my God, that is like porridge. What is this? This is gruel that they give out in like camps with weird religious leaders telling you that UFOs are going to take you away. And they give you this undernourishing garbage, so you basically can't fight back because you don't have the brain cells or physical ability to do so. Look at that. Oof. All right, you know what? Hey, whatever, whoever you are, tell your grandmother, teach them how to use DoorDash, okay? Like, I guarantee you, I'm going to be like, if I ever get put in a home, I'm going to be DoorDash and everything. I'm going to be like, yeah, I just need some burgers. They'll be like, you can't eat that, sir. You're going to get sick. And I'm like, look, I'm literally in a retirement home, a nursing home filled with people I don't like. And I am going to be a cantankerous mother bleeper, okay? The best thing you can all do, including the staff and anybody else who's still alive here, is to let me eat myself to death as soon as humanly possible, okay? If not, I'm just going to be complaining and be angsty and shaking my cane at everybody who comes too close, okay? Let me have a pizza. Honey, you didn't fish your eggs and bead pizza. Yeah, okay, we saw this. We saw that. Okay, we're all caught up on dumb foods from dumb people. Never seems to end, does it? Huh? But I don't know, the recipes didn't seem that bad. I wasn't like, oh man, these things are so terrible. The other recipes on the actual site. I was like, what the hell? I've seen a lot worse food than what the hell they were showing there. All right? So, just pour it into a cup. There you go. The gift that never stops giving, truly. Yeah. Indigestion. Oh. Little Asha. What's up? And Boone to taste it at least. Might be clam chowder. All I know is going right out. Went in. Yeah. I think it's called puree. It's possibly the no teeth left special. Yeah, that is a point. You know, where they got to give you everything through a straw. You know, you could just make nutritional ice cream like we do now. What? Even prison food is better made in America? Prison food? I haven't been to prison, so I don't know what kind of food they get. I know they get bologna sandwiches. Bologna sandwiches were fun. It's like being in school, right? You ever get nostalgic for like a bologna sandwich? Like your like white bread, bologna, and a little bit of mayo or mustard or whatever the hell you use, and you're just like basic sandwich, and you're just like, yeah, this is nostalgic. There are certain foods like that that are perpetually nostalgic for everybody. Yeah. Soggy dogs. Chew your food. Thank you. Let's see. There's a lot of white bread, some mayo, maybe a slice of nasty plastic cheese. Yeah, right? That weird quote-unquote American cheese that you just and it's kind of, that was crazy. A little heat in the microwave. There you go. Yeah. No, dude, some of those sandwiches are really good. Yeah. What? Yes, food can be nostalgic and comfortable.
Thank you.
Hey!
1 year of whatever this stream is. Must have been too much eggnog.
Hey, eggnog. Oh, we got to make eggnog ice cream. Oh, all right. That'll have calories in it. That will have calories in it. All right. Thank you for reminding me. Put eggnog on the list. No, we need eggnog and we need other stuff and little Ash Stub. Thank you. We got a card battle.
It's for second hype train.
Second hype train incoming. It's happening now, but we got to do a quick card battle. All right, Real Max Marvel, you got to roll equal to or greater than 7. That's easy. Seven. Oh, you just made it. Wow. Card battle. Nice. There you go. Equal to or greater still counts. All right, pick a number, any number, and in the meantime. Okay.
It's a freaking hype train. Let's go.
Gotta look over here. Just waiting for the train, lady.
Let's go. Let's go. It's a freaking hype train.
Let me know when it's over. What the hell was that? That was like some real janky... Number 7, you said, right? Okay. What the hell? Doodles on stream. Boop. Call it. Nice. All right, let's see if that helped me. Hype train. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Calling it. Calling it. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Doot, 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 doot. Kind of getting elbowed in the head. Yeah, that happens every once in a while. Eggnog. That's right. Eggnog ice cream. We got to make eggnog ice cream. Go.
64 moons. Happy Sunday. Not thinking about tomorrow, Jim. Good vibes. Thanks for all of the fun, and here's to more less than 3.
Thank you, Future. I appreciate. Thank you, thank you.
Holy hype train, PG.
64 moons. Thank you, DJC. Thank you. I appreciate 100 bits.
Damn you, pumpkin guy. I was trying to stave off my latest nostalgia. Now I have to go to the store and get some American cheese and bologna.
There you go. American cheese. American. We got an ad happening. No, we're snoozing that. We got a hype train. There are no ads during hype train. Yeah. Da da bump bump. Ba da ba da bump bump bump. Join us. Let's go. Hate one bingo. Nice. Then yeah, no, I gotta, next time we go food shopping, I want to find, hey, Caterpillar 901. Hey, hope you're doing well. Merry everything. We gotta find, I want nostalgic foods. Maybe I'll get a box of Lunchables.
Hyperspace.
Hyperspace, space. Dude, Lunchables. Also, those weird, what were those weird crackers that had that little, red stick that you would scoop the cheese and put it on a cracker? Those things were absolutely bizarre. I forget what they were called. I haven't seen them in forever. You still eat those? They still make them? Yes! Dude, those the little red plastic handy snacks. There you go. That's what I want. I want to find handy snacks. Maybe I can make that into ice cream too. Oh, no, you crumble up the little crackers and you have the cheese in there? Oh, that'll probably be really good. Come on.
Jim sip, Jim sip, Jim sip.
Thank you, Random. I appreciate 100 bits. Thank you. They're called dippers. They're dippers. Handy snacks. Or dippers. Huh. They're like 4 crackers. Yeah, I remember them not having a lot, but I haven't had them in probably a decade. Yeah. School pizzas in the 90s were the bleep. Yeah, they were. It was weird. School pizzas were actually pretty good. Yeah. I didn't like the cottons of milk, though. Peanut butter ice cream. I got to make peanut butter ice cream. Peanut butter cup ice cream. Not too many peanut butter cups, all right? You don't want to go down the slippery slope of having everything be like 7,000 calories, all right? Just look up breadsticks with cheese dip, and it'll come up. Dollar Tree sells them. All right, there you go, Dollar Tree. Nice. One of the few reasons to go in there. Yeah, Espelettos refuse to grow up. Why bother? Well, who wants to grow up? I've seen what adults do. They seem very miserable. Yeah, they can't appreciate a generic bologna sandwich or just ramen made in a coffee pot. Dunkaroos. There you go. Oh, I almost knocked over some. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. At a certain point of adulthood, everything becomes blah. You know, that's when your doctor starts telling you to eat grapefruit instead of potato chips, and you're like, "Get out of here!" Not the coffee pot or ramen. Yeah, dude. Yeah, coffee pot ramen. Dude, you know how many times I had to make that? That was like my go-to. Now, of course, nobody in the dorm rooms would actually clean out the coffee pot. I had to do that. Yeah. Dude, it was absolutely insane how filthy that coffee pot was. I'm like, nobody cleaned this? They're like, what? Yep, them good times. Shitty got one. Nice. Yeah, I still do coffee pot ramen. Yeah, there you go. Dude, it's perfect. And it stays warm. You just put all that stuff in there, let the water heat up, and you're fine. Huh? I don't know. Boop, 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 boop. What? Simple times, man. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what other weird nostalgia foods there are. There's got to be other foods. I'm trying to think of weird foods I grew up with, and it was basically like bologna sandwiches and coffee pot ramen. Yeah, we didn't have a very nutritional childhood. Hey, everyone's on a budget. Right, those weird little Dunkaroo things. You had cookies every once in a while. Go.
Bits for you. Zone love.
Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I've never had interest in adulthood either. I'm still reading Edgar Rice Burroughs and eating In-N-Out Burger.
There you go. In-N-Out Burger. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Did you see the cup of noodle announcements? Their microwave safe cup. They're all looking around thinking we absolutely were micro. Oh, God, really? Oh, dude, hype train. All right, here we go. What do we get? We got an emote. We're going to share it. Got people with hard eyes. Boom. We got it. Everybody, thank you for being on the hype train. Hey, maybe I should get a new one. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah. I'm gonna do a thank you, but I gotta figure out which one I'm gonna use. I could use the old one, but I mean right here I could just change it. Let's see. What else we got? I don't even know which one we used. We used 4. All right, let's try 2. I don't know what 2 is. No, the previews don't work. All right. All right, that works. Songs get weirder and weirder. There you go. I snoozed ads again. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go right to ads after Hype Train. It doesn't feel right. Peanut Butter BBs by Butterfinger. Oh, yeah, dude, I remember those. Dude, those were good. There was this weird thing in like the early 2000s where every candy company made everything small and tried to put them in tubes. Yeah, like pills.
The body is rented. You don't take it with you. If it tastes good, then it's good for the soul.
Yeah.
I don't know how I fit in this body.
Yeah, that's the problem. What if you, in the afterlife, you actually end up looking like everything you ate? You'd just be a stack of bagels. Oh, man. Yeah, chips are doing that now. There's what Doritos, Funyuns, and Cheeto Minis. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous, right? Like, I don't notice the shrinkflation of it all. Yeah, so yeah, you're really not supposed to be microwaving those little styrofoam cups in the cup of noodles. Yeah, no. I don't think I've ever done that. You're supposed to put hot water in there, which isn't great for styrofoam either, but, whatever. They all come in tubes like Pringles do. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't like that. You are what you eat. Yay! Remember M&M Minzies ever got to the point of making small chocolate candies even smaller, right? It's like, how much smaller do you want these things to be? You know? Before you know it, they're the size of sprinkles. What the hell am I going to do with that? Do as I say, not as I do. Yeah, so I got to see if M&M still makes those little crispy M&Ms, which I don't think they do anymore. And I don't know. I'll see if they have those little things in containers, because I can use them for toppings and the ice creams. Yeah, that'd be fun. Make miniature food, fake food, and people show me those miniature food recipes. Losing my mind. It's too small. It's too small. Bum, 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 bum. Boop, boop, boop. So who's doing what? What's going on? Everybody's going to be off for the next couple of days for the most part, I think. Like, I don't know if people have vacation during Christmas, because, I don't know, schools essentially are like, they're basically close to like the 2nd or 3rd or something like that. So I don't know if you got to deal with the kids. But I don't know. I don't know how work is. You have to work? Well, we always work. I'm still here at home. Hey, Evie's still at home. Nice. I'm on vacation till January 2nd. Nice. There you go. Got to work the next 2 days. Boo. Boo. I go back to work tomorrow. Boo. You should say it's you know what? It would be nice if there was a job where you could just be like, yeah, I'm not feeling it today, and just not go in. Yeah. And not them get all bent out of shape about it. I'm off till the 5th. Nice. Got to work the next 2 days. Vacation 22nd. Also 2nd. Mostly caffeine, I guess. Yeah, that too. Bagels and caffeine. I'm off New Year's Eve and day. Oh, at least that's good. Oh, you're babysitting younger niece and nephew? Along with our normal babies. Well, I mean, somebody's got to look after them, right? You can't just let them play on the train tracks. Yeah. Not sure if it's crossing a boundary since you're an artist, but do you allow fan emotes art? What, it's emotes? No, we usually do those ourselves. Fan art, I don't care. It's like, you know, do whatever. All right. I'm not one of those people that are like, don't do that, bro. Personally, I like the more tasteful stuff, but people do whatever, you know. When I worked for AMD, I came in whenever the hell I wanted, with few exceptions. All they cared about was that I got my stuff done. That's the type of job that I like. It's like, dude, do whatever you want, but the work's got to be done by this date. And it's like, all right, no problem. Dude, that was awesome, because I could like do all the work in a certain amount of time and then just have like the next 5 weeks off. Yeah, but shut down, what, all 3 of my companies on the 24th and don't go back until the 2nd. I have 3 LLCs and I'm sole proprietor of. Ha, there you go. Oh, really? We got ads? You know what? Let's snooze it, because we might wrap up soon, so I'd rather just wrap up and not have to deal with ads. You guys have been supportive. You don't get ads. No ads for you. It is time. It is time. Yeah, nobody needs ads. Been out for 3 hours. So just for what's happening this week, Dawn will be streaming essentially Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all week. Maybe I'll tell them to take off tomorrow. I don't know. But she's like, I got to stream. You know. 5 o'clock tomorrow for Dawn, exclamation Dawn. If you type it up, it gives you her channel. Tuesday, 5 o'clock. Wednesday, it's going to be around 8, because we're going to stream at 5 to 8, and then we're going to go over there for New Year's, which is going to be a bunch of game giveaways for Steam codes and stuff like that. So basically, you're going to play Marble on stream and just kind of hang out, and we're also going to be doing that on the 1st of January. So everyone can be like, yay! You know, get some free games and stuff. And then, yeah, Dawn will be streaming Friday and then Saturday, and then I'm back on Sunday, so I'll see who shows up on Wednesday. Could be me, could be Steve. We'll see. We'll see what our mindset is and how we want to ruin it, or, you know, ring in the new year or ruin in the New Year's. I don't know. Usually I'm a little bit more boisterous and optimistic. Steve is more like, yeah, whatever, man. New Year's can be the same crap anyway. What the hell ever. Brr, you know, a lot more swearing. All right, so let's wrap up, because I got to see who's streaming. Is anybody streaming on this holiday? This holiday, we got a holiday streamers. Because who wants to deal with ads? I don't want to deal with ads. And looking at all that food made me absolutely hungry. So I got to go make sure I have my daily intake of ice cream. So let's see. Who is on? Go.
Thanks for the stream. Have
Nice.
a good week. See you
You
Wednesday,
too.
Jim Love.
Thank you, thank you. Who's on? We got let's see, we got yeah, Zograd is on. Power Wash Simulator. When are they ever gonna get it clean? Hold on, I gotta mute it. Gotta mute the stream. All right. So EBD streaming, or they're gonna be babysitting? Thank you for stream. I don't know if Adam, whenever you're gonna stream. Well, I don't know. But let's go before the ads happen. See, what are my glasses? I'm streaming. All right, EB Demon streaming. They also streaming. All right, EB Demon streaming. Who else is streaming? Thank you for the stream. Thanks for being here. All right, everybody, before the ads destroy us all. All right, we got to get going. We got to get going. Because the adding, I'm gonna push it right up until the ads happen, and I'm gonna try to time this out so I can be like, all right, forget the ads. All right. All right, so again, everybody, thanks for helping out, supporting. We got a new year ahead of us with a bunch of weird, crazy crap happening. We got a new cartoon coming out on the 2nd. The 2nd of January. The first cartoon of the new year, called Snack Police. It's about snacks. I like snacks. You like snacks. God, I really want a bologna sandwich now. What is that happening? Why would my brain say, you know what? Bologna sandwich on terrible, terrible white bread. So bizarre. Found them. All right, EB got their glasses. They also streaming. All right, EB Demon streaming. You click on their name, you follow them, and all that other fun stuff, because that's what happens. What the hell else is happening? I know, again, this week, if you're not doing anything, New Year's Eve, we will be here. Dawn will be here. Game giveaways, all that other fun stuff, and probably ice cream. Probably ice cream. There will probably be ice cream.
Thanks for all you do, John.
Hey, thank you for putting up with all we do. Hey, I wouldn't be going through this kind of effort if it wasn't for people who were there to actually want to, partake. So it's thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I got to go hook up my guitar to things now and play things and be like, after I have food. Food! All right. I'm waiting for that ad banner to come up. Let's just, whatever. Skip the ads. All right, everybody, be well, stay safe. If you are going to go out during New Year's Eve, please do not drink and drive. Get an Uber, get a whatever the hell that drives you home by yourself. All right? I don't care if people get drunk. I just don't want them on the road. You don't want to be on the road when you're drinking, You got the blinding lights. You can't even enjoy stuff. Get pulled over by the cops, and you're like, I didn't do nothing, officer. Ads are coming. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Be safe. Seriously, be safe. Also, if you're a pedestrian, wear a helmet if you do have to go out. Nah, the world is weird. All right, merry everything. If I don't see you, Happy New Year. Be well, be safe. All right, Happy New Year. No, I'm not going to do that thing where I'll see you next year, guys. Next stream is on 31st, not next year. Later, everybody. Go.